That'll do for starters, won't it, eh? It's like going backwards in time. It's got very dark outside all of a sudden. It was quite bright earlier. It's got very dark, very macabre. Maybe we've unleashed some kind of holy war. I don't know. Anyway, bang! Thanks to Cara. I feel rude. I didn't say hello to her when she came in the office because I was talking to Chris and we were a little bit busy. Then I got pulled out of the office. And then when I came back, she'd gone. So she probably now thinks, oh, he's a bit, it was on the telly 3 years ago. He's a bit up himself, isn't he? But no, I was just, you know. Anyway, 08709090973. We've got loads of stuff to do today. Loads of stuff. That much stuff. I'm showing it to Helen behind the glass. The old team's back, but for the first time in what? 4 weeks? 4 weeks? I've got Helen behind the glass. I've got Agent Chris. I've got me. And we've got John in Croydon.
The moo in the moo moo is moo 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 moo. The moo in the moo 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 moo. But moo moo together to moo the moo. Tomorrow belongs to me.
Oh, that was painful at the end. So that's how we start the show. 08709090973. You call up, you go straight to air. If you don't understand how this works, it works like this. Line 4 is ringing. I touch the screen. I say, line 4, you're on the air.
Oh, come on and sing with me. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Simple as, you see. Now, the rules of this are, there's a 7-second delay, so don't swear or don't be libellous, or you will get dumped and banned from calling the station. Let's go to line 3. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
It's Verinda.
All right, yeah.
Why are you leaving nasty comments on my MySpace?
No, I'm not leaving... Oh, I see, there's no Yasser clips. What happened to those? Did they... It doesn't matter. Sorry, Verinda, I wasn't listening to you. What did you say?
Why are you leaving nasty comments on my MySpace?
I'm defending myself because you've been leaving nasty comments on my MySpace page, myspace.com/The Real Iain Lee.
But you started it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Yeah. Let us go to line 4. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, line 4.
Oh, you alright?
Yeah, very well.
Neighbours today was like an episode of 24.
Wow, this is very fortuitous. Agent Chris is just starting to watch 24. Why was Neighbours like 24?
There was a bomb in the car. Somebody woke up from a coma after 2 months.
Right.
The car exploded. So the person with the coma attacked his twin brother who had planted the bomb in the car with a crutch and knocked him unconscious. Then the twin brother who'd been knocked unconscious pretended to be unconscious.
Wow, thanks very much for that. Anyone out there have a clue what that man was saying? I heard him something to do with a crutch and a bomb and 24. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Oh, what's so special about the Moo Man? We're not all loonies in Croydon, you know.
Well, most of you are.
I'd just like to hand out a tribute to Bob Johnson. He carried out that Clive Bull show in the highest traditions of tediousness.
Excellent stuff, yes. 08709090973 is the phone number. Thank you for that. Let's try this one. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
I've got some amazing news for you.
Wow, have you won £1 million for that?
No, from the 6th of September,
yes,
there is an amazing TV programme on. I've just got the Radio Times in front of me.
Yes.
Tomorrow week, not tomorrow night.
Tomorrow week.
Nikki is going to spend the day gutting fish.
Nikki from Big Brother?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Nikki soon to be from Celebrity Soup as well.
It's a new TV show on E4.
Wow.
Called Princess Nikki.
Wow.
And it says the tantrum-throwing Big Brother girl spends a day gutting fish.
That's going to be absolutely fantastic. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
I am Job.
Excellent. I am Job. I think that's what he said. You can see why sometimes it is best to screen the calls. But we carry on. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
You're right, mate.
Yeah. When on earth do they go back to school? It's this week, isn't it? Is it this week, next week? Tomorrow? Yes, line 3.
That's all from me. I'm back tomorrow. But if you've got kids, don't forget to give them a kiss, give them a hug, and don't forget to tell them that you love them.
Thanks very much, Gaunty. Always good. Don't forget, there is a Gaunty challenge out there. If you, £15 of my own money is yours if you can get on the John Gaunt Show and say, you fear Iain Lee, it doesn't get dumped, and you can record that and record Gaunty's reaction. 15 quid of my own cash. Yes, line 9.
Hello, is that Ian?
Yes, it is.
Do you know who I am?
No, and I don't really wish to find out. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello, this is 007. I need to speak with Agent Chris immediately.
He's Agent Chris. Do you want to speak to 007?
Money penny, put me through.
If he's quick.
Okay.
Hello, Agent Chris. Have you got this secret mission folder?
No.
Did you get it?
No.
It's on the way. It's on the way. We'll meet up at exactly, when, at the rendezvous point.
Okay.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
We'll meet up exactly when at the rendezvous point. What is this, Chris? Is your nickname transmogrified? It's a word. I don't know if it's in the right context. I don't know what it means. Into a real career. Are you a spy, is what I'm trying to say?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, good. You could be bluffing me there. He's clever, isn't he? Let's try this one. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
My name's Special Agent Harold Bishop.
Wow. The following takes place between 1:35 and 1:55 p.m. on BBC One. Yes, line 7.
Hi, I'm Andy Harrington.
Okay, no, you're not. I'll stop doing that. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Bow, bow, black sheep.
Oh, God, when do they go back? Please! I think summer tomorrow. I think summer next week. I think they stagger it, don't they? I don't know why they stagger it. I don't know why they have school holidays. Yes, line 6.
With each day that passes, I hate John Gaunt more and more.
Okay, lovely.
Sack that Muppet Gaunt.
Yes, sack the Muppet Gaunt. Thing is, if you want to complain about John Gaunt, we don't mind discussing here, you have to phone John Gaunt's radio station. Yes, line 1.
I was just wondering about...
Yes, I was just wondering when you're going back to school. I like it when kids try and put on adult voices, though. They can't, I'm just wondering about... That was like Mick Jagger, wasn't it? Yes, line 3. Hello?
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi, my name's Anna.
Hello, Anna.
Hi, I'm just phoning to say, that me and my dad think that, Slash is the best guitarist out of Guns N' Roses.
He's definitely the best guitarist out of Guns N' Roses, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's your favourite Guns N' Roses song?
Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh, it's a good song, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
You couldn't sing a bit, could you?
No.
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, tell your dad that you are probably right, and he's copied your idea.
Yeah, and...
Oh, and there's more.
Me and my dad are going to see Status Quo in December, and we're going backstage and everything as well.
How come you're going backstage to see the Quo?
Because we won the ticket.
Hey, now, be honest with me, do you really like the Quo, or is it just your dad? Because they're a little bit rubbish, aren't they?
No, they're really good.
What's your favourite Quo song?
Rockin' All Over the World.
No, you're wrong, it's Down, Down, Deeper and Down. You couldn't sing us a bit from Rockin' All Over the World, could you? Come on, Anna.
Okay.
Here we go.
Rockin' all over the world, and I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, and I like it, here we go. Oh, rockin' all over the world.
That was absolutely fantastic. That was good, wasn't it? Yes, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Hello.
Worried about that lady Denise that phoned you yesterday.
Okay, yes, she was
suicidal.
No, she was just concerned for me because she thought she was picking up vibes from me that were non-existent. What?
Poor woman.
What?
She sounded ever so upset.
She did sound upset, but there was no reason for her to be upset.
Anyway, I'm very pleased you're back at work today.
I was back yesterday.
Yes, I know. I was listening yesterday. That's when I heard the lady Denise.
Right, but why wouldn't I be back today? Do you know something I don't?
No, but Denise seems to.
Yes, okay. There was some concern yesterday, Helen, you missed this, that I was suicidal and was depressed, and I had emails saying this, oh, you sound so miserable. And Denise phoned up, and it was a nightmare. It's time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Alan Joyce.
Thanks, Ian.
Okay, taking a call straight to air. Let's go to line 5. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hello, line 5.
Hiya, it's Vicky in Dartford.
Vicky.
Hiya, can I ask a question?
You certainly can, but I may not answer it.
Okay, you know when you're on the law of the playground? Well, I can't even say it, playground.
Yeah, the Channel 4 thing where people reminisce about being kids, yes.
That's it, yeah. Do you know Matthew Horn? Because I think he's gorgeous. Can you tell him I think he's gorgeous?
Who's Matthew Horn?
Oh, he's the funny one from, he was in Teachers, and the last episode, the last series, and I think it's Matthew Horn, and he's out in the Catherine G show. He's the boy when she's, am I bothered? That character.
I've never seen Catherine Tate. I'm aware of the character, obviously, because it's
yeah,
now
but
on...
he's the bloke in that. Oh God.
I don't know Matthew Horn. So I can't, and the Lord of the Playground we filmed that like a year ago.
I know, but I just thought you might, all you comedian-y buddies.
Oh, I'm always hanging out with those guys, and we're always coming up with ideas for movies. Yes, if I ever bump into Matthew Horn, I will tell him that,
he has
he has a what? We don't know. I'm guessing he's got a cute bum, or a sexy laugh, or lovely eyes. Something like that. That's the kind of thing that girls generally say, about, blokes. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, hi.
Hi there, yeah.
The lady that phoned up me and she said, do you know who I am, to Ian?
You're speaking to Ian. Could you turn the radio off?
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hello, mate.
I thought I'd speak to your announcer. Sorry about that.
No, my announcer.
Oh, it is Ian.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you my name, because normally you like to know people's names, don't you?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Now, come up with a pseudonym.
Hey?
Come up with a pseudonym, Mick.
I'll come up with me real, Vic.
Okay.
I'm wondering if you take training to be rude.
Sorry, what?
I wonder if you take training to be rude.
If I take what?
Training.
No.
You don't?
No.
You're just naturally rude.
Oh, sorry, I see what's happening. Sorry, you're being polite when you thought it was Chris, and now you're on the air, you're going to be an idiot. Okay. Yes, it just comes naturally, Mick.
Don't be an idiot. I'm asking a genuine question.
Well, you were a little bit of an idiot because you didn't know that you're on the radio.
No, of course I don't, because normally you go through to your...
two reasons why you're an idiot, Mick. Firstly, because he's not an announcer, he's a producer. And secondly, yes, for the first 30 minutes of the show, you come straight to air, so yes.
Yeah, I'd rather be I'd rather be an idiot than rude and an idiot.
Okay, well, you're both, I would imagine. Oh, he's put the phone down. Excellent. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Can I speak to Danny, please?
No. Is there anything ruder than putting the phone down on someone? That's rude, isn't it? Let's try line 10. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Brady.
You need to get a new phone, Pradeep, man.
Hands-free.
Yeah. Yeah. May I suggest using your hands? Yes, line 1.
Choose a country.
Choose a country, okay.
Oh, no.
China.
Oh, Bloom. E-R, son, sir. Oh, all together now. E-R, son, sir. Oh, you're going to have to do better than that.
I will catch you out one day. She's good, man. She phones in, you choose a country, she counts to 5. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, Shabba, you're right.
Okie dokie. There is... Oh, okay. Yes, line 9, you're on the wireless.
I will apologise to you if you get rid of that clip.
You mean...
Have you ever...
Oh.
That one.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting rid of that. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Oh, no, bottled it. Okay, let's try this one. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hello there.
I need to give a tip, and then I need some advice, please, because I've been driving with my wallet in my back pocket for 2 hours.
Oh, never do that, you fool. Your spine's going to be out.
No, what I've done is I've tweaked my bum muscle. And I wondered whether there's anyone who's got any clues how to get my bum muscle back in place.
Verinda's probably got some idea, but I'm not putting him on again for the rest of the show.
Oh, no, his idea would probably be...
Yes, oh, yes. I don't know. I guess you just need to knead your bum. Do you knead your bum?
I do occasionally, yes, when I want to have an evacuation.
Oh, yes. Well, if any hippie girls or masseurs are listening, I'm sure they'll call in and tell us something.
Yeah, it's the bum muscle.
All right, steady on, yes.
Okay, yeah. You didn't go jogging today, did you, Ian?
No, I went to the gym today. Which is fine. Let's try this one. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's me, Ellie. I called yesterday.
Hello, Ellie.
You cut me off. I was line 9.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not talk about that. What do you want to talk about now?
Oh, I just like to say,
Yeah, okay. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
I need my bum.
Yes, okay, yes, let's... Oh, my God, I've started off a wave of bad jokes. Line 1.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
Yes, the Batman, I believe they're calling in, as is his wont. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, that girl earlier mentioned Slash.
Yes, from Guns N' Roses.
That's right. Why was she talking about him?
Whoa, hey, steady on.
No, I'm just curious, because I missed the first 10 minutes, you know.
All right, you've got a bit of an arse on today, what's wrong?
Oh, I've been at work and I'm tired, you know.
Hey, man, you need to chill out a little bit.
Yeah, but my job's hard.
Okay, well, maybe if I played you something maybe this will cheer you out. Hang on.
Please.
Any good?
That was good. Thank
Okay,
you very
lovely.
much.
She was just saying that he was the best guitarist in Guns N' Roses.
In Guns N' Roses, okay, that's fine, because I was going to phone up and just say that he wasn't the best ever, but we'll let that go for now.
But you'd agree that Hendrix is rubbish, wouldn't you?
No.
Oh, dear, I accidentally cut you off. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I often go out walking on a Sunday. I like to take a stroll down by the sea, 'cause there's a little shellfish stall down by the harbour wall, and there I'll stop and say hello, and think of how a year ago I bought myself a quite delicious oyster. I thought I'd save it for a special day, but gradually I found it was nice to have around. So now on Sundays, if it's dry, the people stop and stare as I am taking my oyster for walkies.
Oh, my God. Oh, dear. Yes, line 6.
Chuck-eye.
You're still not banned. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, this is Charles of the Upton Park. I went to the carnival. My mother and father of West Indian extraction.
Excellent. Hope you had a good time. Let's try line 8, you're on the wireless.
Iain Lee is one cool individual on LBC.
Thank you. I don't quite like the way the phone was slammed down with such venom there. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Go, go, Power Rangers, down, 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 down. Go, go, Power Rangers.
Give us a call when it's broken properly, and, that'd be good. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Excuse me? Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No.
Excuse me? Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Okay, I see where that one's going. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello there. I just want to say congratulations to my daughter Charlotte. She was just passed her driving test today.
Congratulations! More people on the road. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Check eyes.
Thank you. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I just wanted to speak to that chubby cockney chappy, Danny. Any chance of having a chat with him?
No, I've got... I can see this is going to be an ongoing theme. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, Alvin from Hackney.
Alvin!
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm going to say something to you. Straw poll here. I want you to tell me what comes in your head, okay?
Okay.
Lambretta.
Gun.
Sorry?
Gun.
A gun?
Yeah.
Lambretta isn't a gun.
Something that sounds like that, though.
No, it's a moped, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. It's 1-0 to me. Yes, Alvin, what did you want?
Yeah, I want to win this £15. I want to know, what do I have to do?
The rules are quite simple and faintly illegal. You have to phone up John Gaunt on another radio station.
What's the frequency?
1053, 1089 AM.
Okay.
And you have to say, you fear Iain Lee.
You fear Iain Lee? What's his name?
Oh, Alvin, I can't, it sounded like John Gaunt himself had called in. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
James Bond. Well, at least he used to be.
That is the worst Sean Connery impression I've ever heard.
Well, at least he used to be.
He's listening to himself. There we go. What is, let's just try this. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Why you not like kitties ringing up your show?
Done that. Okay, I've done that. Even though we probably didn't need to. It's me being oversensitive due to current recent events. Let's try line 2. You're on the wireless.
Ian, could you either play either now or at the end of Triple M in a couple of minutes the bod theme tune for my missus who's slaving away over a PC at work?
The what theme tune?
The bod.
Oh, hang on, where is it? Where's it gone? Yes, I can.
Sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Well, in that case, if we're going to play bod, then I ought to stop talking. But I've got to talk for 9 seconds. Oh, gosh, it gets so common. People phone in requests for 70s theme show themes. It gets a little bit like this.
Aspiring actors, singers, dancers, models, listen up. Are you between the ages of 4 to 17?
After this, then you have to speak to Chris, I'm afraid. Line 4, Triple M is finished now. Yes. Line 3, it's finished now.
Oh, flange.
There we go, yes, well done. Line 7, Triple M is finished. Yes, well, that's registered. Great disappointment there. Line 1, Triple M, it's finished now.
I know, Ian. I know.
Good. There we go. Time for the news.
On FM,
on DAB,
and online.
This
is London's LBC 97.3.
There was nothing on telly last night. Yeah, there's nothing, and I fancied a break from Clive, to be honest. Normally, my first choice would be to put Clive Bull on. And I'm not just saying that because I work here. It genuinely would be. But I just fancied a break from speech-based mentalism. So I watched the Emmys, and the guy from Monk won the best lead actor in a comedy series. Now, I've not seen too many Monk because it's rubbish. I know Clive likes it. But it's not comedy, is it? The jokes are the same I believe the jokes are written by the same person who writes the jokes in Murder, She Wrote. So they're pretty lame. It's a detective series, and he's got OCD. He's got the OC disorder, which isn't a laugh riot, is it? I don't know. If someone could correct me and let me know, is Monk really a comedy series? I don't quite say it myself. I've had a try. I need to get a new intercom for my flat, okay? You know the thing where someone buzzes, and you pick up the phone and you go, hello, yes, and they go, oh, hello, come with it. You go, yeah, okay, what do you want? They tell you. That kind of thing. I need to get one of those, because my one is knackered. It buzzes, but you can't speak to the person. So I phoned up some guy today, and I was going to be all flash and get one of the video, things, just for the sake, 'cause I'm getting my flat done. I thought, I'm going to go nuts, I'm going to get a video intercom. Thinking, oh, it'll be 350 quid tops. No more than that, surely. And I phoned up this guy, and he said, oh, yeah, no, the video, we don't do video intercoms. They're too expensive. They're 800 quid. 800 quid to fit and install and everything. Despite the fact it said on his adverts in the Yellow Pages, we do video intercoms. And he said, but we'll do you a normal intercom, wire it all up, £300. Now, I booked that man. I said, yes, come along and do that in 3 weeks' time, when you can, because it sounded... I don't know how much an intercom costs. I don't know. And then I was sort of looking on the internet, and I think he may have been charging an extortionate amount of money. So I cancelled it. I didn't cancel it. I bottled it. I got someone else to cancel it for me, and they ended up having a row. So it was all quite tense. But 0870 90 90 973. I need a kind of vague idea how much an intercom is going to cost. I know it's not the most exciting topic, but sometimes I infiltrate the show, and I exploit it, and I use it for my own purposes to seek out information that will be beneficial to my life. So if anyone can help me, I'd be kind of keen to know. You can email as well, by the way, iain@lbc.co.uk. The emails so far have been rubbish. Absolute rubbish. So I won't bother reading any of those out. Dan is in the Clapham.
You're all right, Ian. How you doing?
I'm fine, Dan.
Good, good. I was just listening to you talking about video entries.
Yes.
I actually work for an electrical wholesaler. Video entry is about 150.
What?
150 quid. Someone's trying to stripe you up.
This guy was going, they're about 800 quid, mate.
No, 150.
150, you can get a standard door entry for about 40 quid.
What I don't need is I don't need it to open the front door, you see, because that it doesn't...
So you don't need the door lock?
I don't need the door lock.
You just need to see who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Is it a one... It's not on a, like, say, 9 flats or something?
No,
where you've got,
first floor...
just one?
Yeah, just one button.
150 quid.
What was
Simple
this
to install as well, if you've already got one there.
What was this idiot's... Well, the thing is, I need to get a whole new system, really.
Oh, yeah, still, whole new system, 150 quid.
Wow, well, I feel ridiculous, the fact that I booked him for 300 quid just to come and do a speak one.
No. Cool, might
are these
the rest of the month.
Are these video ones, are they any good, or is it a bit rubbish?
No, it's okay. You can see who's at the door in black and white, low lux level, and you can just see who's at the door.
That's all
no problem, that's what you want, don't you?
That's all you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel, and what is even worse is I don't like phoning people up at the best of the time. It makes me uncomfortable. What I find even worse, Dan, is phoning up people to cancel. So I tricked a friend into phoning up and cancelling for me, and she ended up having a row with him.
Oh, that's because he knew he was onto a good thing. He thought he didn't have to work for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
He thought, oh, there's a job done, that's it. But now you cancelled. You're wise to him, aren't you?
Dan, I'm going to say something to you. One word to you. I want you to tell me the first thing that comes into your head. A bit like Mallet's mallet, but not quite as rubbish. Yeah. Lambretta.
Cider.
Right.
I don't know why.
Yeah, no, I don't know why either, Dan. I genuinely don't know why you said that. It's MC Mike in Frampton.
Yeah, you are, man.
I'm fine. We're getting a lot of MCs at the moment. MC Blizzard, MC DJ Snowstorm.
Yeah, he's crap, MC Blizzard.
Yeah, okay, wow, okay.
I've got better songs.
Well, let's hear one of your songs.
Oh, I can right now. I'll send you one.
I'm not that bothered.
Why?
Well, I'm not going to listen to it if you send it. But if you do one now, which MC Blizzard does...
It's got swearing in it. I can't.
Well, then, can you not bleep yourself?
Sorry?
Can you not drop the swears out?
No, I can't.
No, the swears are integral to the art. Okay, I appreciate your integrity. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
MC Mike, let's move away from your sweary, foul-mouthed songs. What have you called in about?
The intercom.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I got mine done for... my dad got one done for me for 100 quid.
Are you eating?
Yeah.
What are you eating?
Crisps.
What flavour crisps, man? Hang on, no, don't tell me what flavour crisps. Let me guess.
Guess.
Prawn cocktail, innit?
No.
Barbecue beef!
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Second guess. I should have gone with my instinct, but instead I went with thought. Never mind. So, your dad got you... Well, I'll tell you what, while you're eating, I'm going to as well. Agent Chris, on his holidays, bought me some Cornish clotted cream fudge made with real clotted cream. So
they're nice.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, let's have a... Oh, it's a very nice little bag here. It's all handmade.
I think I might have them in my bag.
You might have them?
Yeah.
Well, where?
Let me look.
What do you mean? What? Do you work in a shop or something?
Yeah, it's downstairs. There's a shop downstairs.
All right, well, go and have a look then. I'll wait.
Right. No.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I got mine done for 100 quid.
Hang on. That's very nice, Chris. Thank you very much. Softer than I expected, but you generally are. So,
yeah,
£100.
Yes, 100.
Is it video?
No, the video one costs more.
Oh, because of the pictures, yeah?
Yeah. It costs like $1,000.
Right. You're just plucking numbers from out of your backside, aren't you?
No. I'll give you his number. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't give it to me now.
No, I won't give it to you now. No, of course not.
No, that would be craziness.
Yeah, his name is Tyson.
Tyson.
Yeah, he's quite a big lad. That's why we call him Tyson.
Oh, okay. He's a big fella because we called him Tyson, right? So it's not his real name.
No.
But it costs £100. Is it any good?
Yes.
Excellent. Well,
here clearly everything.
Excellent stuff there. There we go. Well, we got to the bottom of that. Eventually. Although it took kind of a long way round, didn't it? 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Well, here we go. Look, Ian, this is good. Ian, I went to the dump last week, this is on the email, with my mother to get rid of some garden waste, including grass cutting, small pieces of concrete and leftover compost. Why? I don't know why that is being told to me. Whilst at the dump, I found a Roberts radio in the small electrical appliances section. I brought it home, cleaned it up, and it works perfectly. I am listening to you on it now. You should feel privileged. Very, very privileged, says Paul. Well, interesting. It's Mrs. Scott in Kings Langley. Mrs. Scott? Hello, Mrs. Scott? Oh, God. Anyway, I once found an accordion in a rubbish dump, and it works perfectly. I've still got it in my attic. Mrs. Scott? Chris, what's with this Mrs. Scott woman? She's not talking to me.
Oh, well, she called in 2 seconds ago. She should still be there.
Well, can you try speaking to her?
Mrs. Scott?
Mrs. Scott?
Mrs. Scott?
Mrs. Scott, you all right, love?
Mrs. Scott in Kings Langley.
Mrs. Scott?
Mrs. Scott!
John, you couldn't call for Mrs. Scott, could you?
Leave it out, Ian.
Well, have a call for her.
Hello?
Ah!
There she is.
There she is. Well, John, we'll come back to you in a second.
Thank you.
Yes, Mrs. Scott.
I just wondered.
Where were you?
I was in the other room.
Is the other room, is that a euphemism?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I wanted to know what saga meant, what the initials stood for. Saga.
In terms of the holiday for old people?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's about pensions. That pension funds collapsed or something.
I'm well out of my depth here. It's saga. What, the holidays? What? Mrs. Scott?
Yes.
Hello. What? Sorry.
Well, we've been talking on the radio about the pension fund
Okay.
collapsing or something.
Right.
Well, it doesn't affect me, but I just wondered what it was. That a lot of thousands of people are going to lose their pensions or something.
But it doesn't affect you?
No.
Oh, well, that's a blessed relief, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know. Let's ask John. John, do you know what saga stands for?
Saga. Saga. It's Saga for the old people. Sort of insurance.
Mrs. Scott, does that...
Hello.
Hello there.
Yes.
You're right.
Isn't that ages backwards?
Well, not quite, because that would be Sega.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Does that explain it, Mrs. Scott?
I think so, yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, I'm glad we cleared that one up. Thanks for your help there, John.
No problem at all.
Anyway, mate, what can I do for you?
Well, your video intercom business.
Yes, sir.
Your man was looking to make an easy living on you.
Oh, really?
Definitely.
Oh.
Okay, you want to get a POS system, can cost loads of money. But if you want to do some sort of a slightly geeky thing, get yourself down to Maplin.
Right.
You're down to Maplin, you can get a little camera, and it looks like a little lamp that's outside your door.
Right.
And when someone walks up to your door,
yeah,
the camera switches on and it flicks a picture up on your TV.
Oh, yes, now I've seen these things, but the thing is, I don't want to watch them on telly. I'm not a pervert or anything, but...
No, it just flashes up, just as the person walks up to the door, it senses someone moving towards the door, and it just pops the picture of the front door on your screen.
That is quite cool, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it says you happen to have a TV monitor as well, to watch the door.
So then you'd have a normal intercom as well, and that's what they'd speak through.
Yeah, it can have a mic as well as a camera. There's two. They do two. They do one that's just picture, and they do one that's picture and sound.
And have you got one of these, John?
I haven't. No, I haven't myself. I've had the sound only one with no picture.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're cheap out of Maplin. You can plug them in yourself. You don't even a numbnut could put it in.
Okay. Do they still have Tandy?
Tandy. I don't know about that. Now, there's an old name, isn't there?
I used to like Tandy.
Yeah, no, I don't think Tandy are there anymore.
Okay, John, well, thanks very much for that. It does sound exciting, but I'm not going to do that. I don't think. It's a little bit too complicated. 0870 9090 973. Starting now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel with Alan Joyce.
And the Jubilee line is suspended between Waterloo and West Hampstead because...
Jonathan's in the Hammersmith.
Oh, hi, I couldn't help ringing out because the mention of Cornish clotted cream, of course, got me going.
Of course it does, yes. Well, Agent Chris, I forgot his name there for a second. I forgot your name, Chris, sorry. I've only worked with him for a year and a half. Agent Chris went to Cornwall and bought me some fudge. Now, two things. It's very nice. Let's get that out of the way. Two disappointing things. It's softer than I thought. I thought it would be solid.
Right.
Which makes me think he's not kept it in the best environment. And I thought it would be in a big block. It's in little cubes. Apart from that, though, blind him.
Yeah, but it comes in all sorts of, you get soft, hard, chunky, bits in it, toffee. I mean, seriously, but I have to say, I'm not a sweet person, but Cornish clotted cream fudge is one of my favourites.
Yes. Cool.
It did, I was making my mouth water when you're talking about it.
Oh, is it now?
Yes, when you're munching. The other thing is about, that television comedy series called Harry, was it?
Called what?
Harry? You're talking about...
No, I'm talking about Monk.
Oh, that one. Right, yeah. No, I didn't think that was very funny.
It's not a comedy, it's a lightweight detective drama.
It is.
But the guy in it, the monk, won best lead actor in a comedy series on the Emmys.
I can't... How come... I just don't get that. I really just don't get that at all. So I got the giggles. I don't know why today I've got to fit the giggles. I can't stop.
No, I suspect it's because you're a mental, Jonathan.
No. When you were going on about that, Mrs. What was she called? The lady who rang up for that help.
Was it Mrs. Scott? Yes.
You sorted her out, all right, didn't you?
I think we worked out that Saga is called Saga because it's almost ages backwards.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
No.
I thought you were sorting out her pension problem with John.
Yes, I don't have a clue what's been going on for the last 49 minutes. For goodness sakes. Jonathan, I'm going to say a word to you.
Nice talking to you.
No, I'm not finished.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yes. God, you're keen to go, aren't you?
No.
You've just realised you've not dialed Talk Sport and you've got the wrong station. I'm going to say a word to you, Jonathan, and I want the first word that comes into your head.
Right, go.
Lambretta.
Scooter.
Oh, there we go. That's okay. Interesting. Thank you very much for that, Jonathan.
Did I win?
No, surprisingly, no, you didn't. Michelle.
Hi.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi.
Hello, Michelle.
I just want to phone up to say how good those security cameras are.
Oh, which ones? The ones that flash up on the telly?
Yeah, well, when someone approaches your front door, they will appear on your TV screen.
Supposing I'm not watching the TV?
You'll hear it beep, and then you'll know someone's approaching your door.
But what I would hear if I didn't have that is about 2 seconds later, I would hear a buzz from the doorbell.
Well, yes.
You see?
But this will go off just before your bell would go off.
Just before you have that extra half a second's chance to get your gun.
More than half a second.
Okay, but what I want is, it sounds cool, but what I really want is a video intercom. So there's the buzz. I get up from my chair. I go to the hallway. At the top of the stairs, I have a phone and a little screen. I pick up the phone. I say hello.
Oh right.
And the Domino's guy looks up and he goes, "Domino's pizza."
Yeah, but you can actually do this with what I've got. And I got one out of B&Q for £100.
Okay, so this fella that was saying they're 800 quid was talking out of his...
Well, that's, probably really, 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 really hot stuff. But, I mean, the one I've got is £100 out of B&Q, and it does the job.
Yeah.
I've only got to press a button, and I can speak to the people outside.
Okay.
And if they're not people that you really want at your door, you can warn them that the police are on their way.
Warn them that the police are on the way?
But put it this way, I moved here a few years ago, and within 8 days of moving in, someone tried to break in. And,
Jeez, where are you living? Fulham?
I'm not going to tell you where I'm living.
Was it Fulham?
Ish.
Oh, Fulham-ish. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't want the address.
We've had 8 attempts.
Gee, what? Are you sure you're not living in the Bronx in New York
I know,
City?
Feels like it.
That's unbelievable.
Serious. That's why we got it, and it does work.
Okay, Michelle, listen, thank you for that. There we go. All right. Richard.
Hi there, how you doing?
Do you know what, Richard? I'm fine. I'm going to say a word to you. I want your instant reaction to it.
Okay.
Lambretta.
Motor scooter.
Motor scooter. Okay, interesting. Thank you. Yes, Richard, what have you called in for?
Two things.
Two things. First thing.
Be very, very careful for those sweet, sticky, gooey things Agent Chris got you.
The clotted cream fudge?
Yeah, I've been to the hygienist today, man, and she tore me to shreds. It was evil. I remember the other week when you said you'd been, and I was laughing to myself, chuckling at you, bleeding out your gums.
Yeah. Well, let me recap. Last week, I went to the hygienist for an hour. She said I had manky gums. She scraped all this cack out of my gums, and there was blood everywhere. It was like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yep, it was evil, and that machine she used was evil as well.
And you were laughing at it, were you?
I found it amusing, the way you presented it. But now I see it from a different light, a different perspective, Ian.
So what happened to you today, then, at the hygienist? Because I have to go back tomorrow.
I lost the crown, put a temporary crown, and the temporary crown came out. Then they fitted the real crown, and I got presented with a bill for £400 and something.
Oh,
that was my reward.
Sweet home Alabama. I'm going to the hygienist tomorrow, and hopefully... Well, not hopefully, but it might be slightly painful what she's doing tomorrow. She said if I want, she can give me some numb gum. Which, you rub it on your gum, it's not called that, I've just made that name up, but you rub it on your gum and you have a numb gum.
Excellent.
So that would be kind of cool, but last week I was there for an hour, and that was only 90 quid, so that's not so bad, but it's not 400 quid, but...
Oh, that was the crown as well, Ian, that makes a difference.
Oh, mate, yes, well, you know, what the thing is, because I always thought, because just excuse me 1 second. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Sure, guys.
I'm fine, thank you. I've always thought, because I haven't got any fillings, that my teeth were doing all right, and my teeth are fine, but I've not been looking after my gums.
The brushing.
Yeah, brushing. I only brush my teeth once a day.
Me too.
I've been brushing wrong all these years.
Yep, absolutely. In fact, she showed me in the mirror before she started the plaque. And I brushed my teeth this morning. It just shows you. You think you know it all and you don't.
Richard, well, listen, thank you for that. Did he talk about what he was going to talk about, or did I just cut him off? Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, sorry. Sometimes you start, you go off on a tangent and you never get to the meat and to veg of what it is you're going to say. Yes, line 3?
You'd say, I know the problem.
Yes?
Lay off the chalk eyes.
Yes, I'll try to. Jackie's in the South Mims.
Hello.
Hello, Jackie.
How's it going today?
It's going all right, yes.
Jolly good.
Yes. I have to tell you, I have to take a break in 15 seconds.
Oh, shall I come back?
Well, you can stay there. I was hoping we could kind of talk up to the 5-2 and...
Well, while you're offline, tell the travel people that the M25's nasty at junction 20.
I'll tell you what, while this advert's playing, I'll go and pass it on. As chairman of... So, Jackie, dig this, OK? It was someone's leaving do at work on Friday. And so we all went out for a drink to the...
is this the dreaded putting the money in the...
Oh, yeah, well, that's enough. Chris, you weren't here. You missed the whip round for the person who was leaving.
Tell him you've put it in for him.
Oh, yes, I should have done that. Yeah, I put a £5 in for you. No, I put in a tenner and took £4 out. £6.
I think that's just reasonable. I think you were very generous.
Yeah, James O'Brien, Grassman. Anyway, so, everyone's having a lovely evening. It's all very nice, and I decided to leave at about 11:30, 11:45. Someone whose name I will not mention, went to do shook their hand. I'll give nothing away. Shook their hand to say thanks very much, and shook it normally, and then he did. Oh, it's a bloke. And then he did a funny handshake. You know, so you're shaking, and then he sort of grabs your... Chris, come in here, Chris. I need to demonstrate this on you, because I can't describe it, but maybe if I'm doing it properly, I can describe it. So, right, shake my hand normally, so we're shaking hands, and then you come back, and then we pivot, we swivel on our thumbs, and then you grab behind my hand, and we shake like brothers. Like that, bros. There you go.
Wicked.
Yeah, wicked. But it was inappropriate. Thank you, Chris, sorry. Oh. You got really clammy hands.
Sounds inappropriate to me.
It was inappropriate. What is wrong with doing a normal handshake and leaving it that? I'd pulled away at that point, and I had to go back. He grabbed my hand and twisted it for the second bonus street handshake.
Perhaps he didn't want to let go of your hand.
Well, again, it's possible that he didn't, but it just... I don't... Those extra handshakes make me feel uncomfortable. We have a handshake system. It works perfectly well. It says, I'm polite, I'm a gentleman, but I don't... Why go in for the bonus handshake?
I like a firm handshake.
OK.
Anyway, what I phoned for...
Some people, when they shake hands, they have a limp hand, don't they, like a fish.
Oh, I can't bear that.
Or the worst one is the power handshake, where you obviously you shake hands side on, but they go they grab your hand and they go over the top.
Oh, that's dreadful.
And so they're shaking it up and down.
Yeah, that's dreadful. Don't like that.
Anyway,
rude.
Jackie, I've been whittling on so long.
Okay,
that,
I just want to talk about Monk.
I haven't been whittling at all. I've been whittering. Yes, I've whittled a nice pipe while you've been
Very
talking.
nice.
Thank you.
Monk.
Yes.
It's morose. It's not a comedy.
No.
I find it quite morose.
It's one of Clive Ball's favourite shows, it has to be said.
I quite like it. It fascinates me, but it's not a comedy by any means.
No, there's no comedy in it. The comedy is, he has to wash his hair 13 times or whatever it is, and that's it. It's not a comedy series.
It's quite well written. I think it's but it's not a comedy, most definitely.
Hey, did you see Diagnosis Murder today?
Not today, no.
Someone has emailed me saying there were vampires in it.
Never.
Apparently so. Dick Van Dyke was dealing with the vampires.
Oh, how rubbish.
Potentially rubbish. Jackie, listen, I've got to go. Thank you for that. 08709090973. If you can explain why we need the funny handshakes, it just makes me uncomfortable, man. One handshake is plenty, isn't it? And what else were we talking about? I know. What were we just talking about there? My mind has gone. My mind has been Swiss cheesed. Yes, Dean, what does Lambretta say to you?
Style, Ian.
Oh, yeah, that'll do. We've gone for long music, have we? Been up a mountain. Come down, forgetting the stings to my show. Grrr. Helen's been up a mountain. I'm kind of envious, because I'd like to go up a mountain, but I wouldn't like to get up there. Do you know? I wouldn't like the journey up there. I'd like to stand there and go, wow! I'm on top of a mountain, but the bit going up, and even worse, the bit coming down, surely, that must be... Because if you're halfway up the mountain, and you're tired, you can say, I'm going to go back. You've only got to go halfway up. But if you're at the top of the mountain and you're knackered, you've got to go down the mountain. Does that make sense to you, Chris? Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very philosophical, some might say, of course. Oh, yeah, by the way, when you were away, Chris, we actually had Donovan on the line...
First there is a mountain, then there is no mountain, then there is.
Saying that. So that was cool. Who have we got for this week's Music Thursday, Chris?
I'm still working on it.
Yeah.
And if anybody would like to be on Music Thursday, then please send an email to iain@lbc.co.uk.
Do you know who I've sorted out for 3 weeks' time?
No.
The chances of anything coming from Earth are 1,000,000 to 1. Jeff Wayne.
Who?
Jeff Wayne?
No.
Oh, dear. OK, well, on the show today, we do a quick recap because we've been talking about lots. I've got... something's happened to me. I can't speak. It's going to be even worse tomorrow when I go to the hygienist and I have numb gum rubbed on my gum. Monk, is it a comedy series? I don't think so. Video intercoms and Lambretta, what does it mean to you? Dean has answered that question already and he's hung around.
Hi, Ian, how you doing?
I'm fine, Dean.
All right, I've done Alison Bell's doorbell.
Is that a euphemism for something?
No.
Something we'd all like to do, I'd imagine. Yes.
What I was going to say to you okay, you want the doorbell or the door entry system installed.
Yes.
People have given you some really good advice on
One second, Dean. Line 9, just do it.
Mr. Lee?
Yes.
Please ban me.
I can't ban you.
Mr. Lee?
Yes?
I know the Black Balaclava Gang.
They weren't called that. Anyway, that's referring something that... Yes. Anyway, sorry, Dean, yes. So you've done Alison Bell's doorbell?
Yeah, and, no problem. People have told you the right thing. Put a camera above the door, linked into your TV. That's really good advice.
Yeah.
The main thing, the guy you got to book the job to install the door system for you, did you know who you were?
No, he didn't know. No, he didn't know until after he'd given me the price.
Okay, because I don't think that's really extortionate, to be honest, Ian. I mean, the system's 150 quid.
Right.
So, if he's going to be there for the day...
Yeah.
And he's a qualified engineer...
Yeah. Is this a video one you're talking about?
Yeah.
No. The 300 quid...
Yeah.
...was for one that's not video.
Oh.
800 quid he quoted for the video.
Oh, right, okay. Well, the video entry ones are rubbish anyway, Ian. Unless you spend a fortune on a camera security system.
Oh, really? Why are the video entry phones rubbish?
Well, because they're only as good, the camera side of it, they're only as good as where the camera's installed. And when they're installed at low level, you can't always see people properly.
Well, it's going to be, I'm trying to think...
If it's one of these all-in-one systems...
Yeah.
They're not going to be that good. So what I was going to suggest to you...
Yes, sir.
Being an engineer myself and obviously a bit of a gadget freak, have you got cordless telephones at home?
Yeah. Do you know what? without getting too geeky, let me get geeky for a minute. I'm just upgrading to the BT Home Hub.
Oh, right.
Oh dear, you say that as I've made a terrible error.
Why, Ian? Do you like toys?
Yeah, I do. I just wanted a wireless system. We've got to be very careful because we are straying into borderline
gaming.
All the women are switching off, going, "This is rubbish."
This is all your high megahertz.
We have 30 seconds to finish this phone conversation. I will get in trouble.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, wireless, Ian, all well and good.
Yeah.
I'm old-fashioned cable. Cable's far better.
Okay.
Far faster.
Right, okay.
Anyway, going back to the entry system, if you've got wireless telephones at home.
Yes.
There's a system that you can get. You fit on your door.
Yeah.
It's got to be professionally installed by an engineer.
Of course.
And then it will link into your cordless phone, Ian. Right. So then you can answer your phone.
Yes.
Answer your door using your phone.
Dean, thanks very much for that. Oh, I feel we ought to do something that's a little bit lighter. Oh, hang on.
Flange.
There we go. Okay. But the thing is, what I want is, are these video intercom things rubbish? All I want is, it's going to be at head level. I'm getting so confused and so frustrated. Why can't I just make a decision and do it? And if anyone's... Okay, this is what I want to know. If anyone has bought a video intercom system themselves for their flat or their house, not for a business, because they're slightly more different, how much did it cost? Is it any good? Am I better off just getting a voice one? That's all I need to know. Thank you. 0870 90 90 973. Anthony!
Hello.
Hello, Anthony.
How are you?
I'm confused. Oh, Anthony, I'm going to say one word to you.
And that is?
Lambretta.
Lambretta.
Oh, I should have given you the instructions before.
Yes.
You then have to say what that means to you.
Whew.
Okay, I'm going to do it again, but with a different word, okay?
Okay, I've got time to figure it out.
Okay. So I say a word, you tell me the first thing that comes into your head.
Yeah.
Okay. Lambretta.
Food.
Okay, excellent, thank you. It's all good answers, thank you very much. So, Anthony, you've called in today.
Just see how you are and see what's on today's show and hope you can get your video thing sorted out, what you want to know.
Oh, it is. I know it's slightly dull to hijack the show, and other shows are discussing the situation in the Middle East. And,
yeah, but yours is more up-to-date, more
yes.
listenable.
Yes, but I do need to get this sorted out. Do I get a video intercom, or do I just get one that buzzes, or what's the... Actually, you didn't watch Diagnosis Murder today, did you?
No, I didn't, I'm afraid.
Apparently, it had vampires in. Now, Helen behind the glass...
Vampires,
has seen this episode, and she says that the vampires in it are real, and you have to accept that in the Dr. Dick Van Dyke detective world, vampires actually exist.
Not sure about that.
I'm not sure about it. I think it's a little bit of a cop-out.
Welcome back, Chris, by the way.
He's not listening.
Any?
Are you listening, Chris? Anthony's welcoming you back.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think they will. I'm not sure, really.
Sorry?
I don't think they're real, are they?
Vampires? No, vampires certainly aren't real.
No.
But it's stretching it a bit. But saying that again, then Dick Van Dyke isn't really a doctor. So...
It's confusing.
It's very confusing. I never thought I'd be confused.
So you don't want to buy anything, do you?
I don't watch Stalin.
What to buy? The video or...
The video or the voice? Just the voice. I don't know what to buy. Can you do that thing, Anthony, where some people, when they say S's, like in tissue, it comes up really sharp. Like a... I can't even do it. Like a hissing noise. Like a...
Don't think... Give me a word to say.
Say, Stephen's tissues Stephen's tissues solved the situation. There you go.
Stephen's tissues solved the situation.
No, you can... No. Doesn't work, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, well, it's just an interesting way of saying S's.
Hopefully, well, what else on today's show then, Ian?
That's it, really. That's
not a lot.
Not a lot.
You got anything for Music Thursday yet?
No, I think we're going to drop the feature after I've got Jeff Wayne in. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
When is he coming in?
3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks. That should be good.
Yeah. What's your favourite Jeff Wayne song?
I'm not sure because there's quite a lot of good ones, isn't there?
There are. I like the whole War of the Worlds.
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? I like that.
Anthony, I've got to move.
Yeah, fine, Ian. I'll speak to you tomorrow, mate.
Thank you very much. Take care.
How far away are you from paying off your mortgage?
I don't know why I said that. It was Alan Joyce, obviously. I don't know what's going on. I think a tiny part of my brain has collapsed today. Richard's in the Feltham.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Good man. I would like to talk about the handshaking.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Well, what it is, I've self-taught myself, like, body language. And I've noticed with...
How have you taught yourself body language?
I go to bookshops and buy books.
Oh, right, nice one, okay, yeah. So, yeah.
Curiosity, really.
Yep.
And what it is, when you handshake, you must go straight in, all right, thumb to thumb, and clench the fist as hard as you can. Not to break the fingers, but
as hard as you can.
Firmly.
Yeah, it's a firm grip.
Yeah, it means you mean business. It means you're confident and you're sure of yourself and stuff like that. And you're interested in whatever you're shaking your hands about. If you're going for an interview or you're in your situation.
So a firm grab, shake, and how many shakes? 1, 2, 3.
3, whatever, and then let go. But you must let go and be boss. If you're interviewing someone, you shake, be nice and strong like that, and pull them towards you. Shows you're in charge.
Pull them towards you?
Yeah, that means come with me, let go of them, and then they follow you, and it shows that you're the boss. You mean business. Come with me.
Yeah.
And if they give you a wet fish, like, you know, when you do it, you shake hands and they just touch your fingers.
Yeah.
Means they're not interested in you, and they're not interested in what you're about to say, or they're not interested in being in the area, you know, not really meeting you, really. So
that's interesting, because the first time I met Chris, my producer, I shook his hand, and his was all wet.
There you go. It shows, you know, you'll have to talk to him about that one.
Oh, I will have to talk to him about
But another one.
Yes, Richard.
A friend of mine today, I've taught him to shake hands because he interviews a lot of people. Now, he's done that to me today. I shook his hand this morning, and then he turned it around and grabbed me thumb, like, you know, like you just said earlier on.
Swiveled on the thumbs, and then you did
I thought, what's this for?
Yeah, exactly.
And then I
what does what does the body language tell you that means,
I
Richard?
don't know, mate, but I let go of it afterwards, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to think nothing of it, because it's like a dude thing, isn't it? All right, dudes, and it's sort of like fashionable, but I'm not up to that scratch yet, you know what I mean, in the fashionable side of things. I just like to shake, say goodbye, hello, or whatever, and then let go and walk away.
My producer, Chris, thinks it's weird for people to shake each other's hands when they work together.
Why do you say that? I think you should shake hands every morning and say, good morning, how are you, Chris?
Oh, that's a little bit creepy.
It means you're interested, you're glad to see him.
Very rarely.
We're going to have a good day today, my old friend, and I'm glad you're here, and no one else, you know, because I get on well with you. Shows respect.
I don't respect him.
You don't respect him?
No.
No, you should do, mate.
Why?
I don't know, you should. Listen, he's all right, and he gets you by through the day. Don't give you no hassle.
He don't give me no hassle, but sometimes I would respect him more if he did give me some hassle.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, there's one other thing. I've got to apologise, my friend.
Okay, Richard. What have you done?
Up, right, and just to try to be stupid, that's all. And I say Ian Lee, he's a good individual, you know, cool individual. What? And you said, oh, that geezer, I don't like the way he put the phone down. I'm sorry, but where I'm at work, some people come along, so I've got to quickly put the phone down, that is all. So no disrespect to you, my friend.
And thank you.
I just wanted to apologise, because obviously I thought, well, you don't deserve that. You know, I didn't mean it by any hard feelings.
Oh, was this the other day?
No, just a minute ago, when...
what?
About 4:15.
Oh, and the phone, 4:15?
Yeah, I rang out and said, hang on, I said, Ian Lee is one cool individual on LBC.
Oh, yeah, and then you slam the phone down?
Yeah, but I'm not slamming it, I'm just explaining myself.
You got a heavy hand?
No, so I'm at work and people come along, sod's law, I'm talking on the phone to you, and then all of a sudden people come along.
No one's come along now, though, have they?
No, lucky enough, no.
And is your knowledge and insight into the world of body language, does it help you manipulate people? And I don't mean that in a bad way.
No. You must always stare people in the eye. When they're talking to you, all right, and they're honest and they're truthful, they will eyeball you, and they will not take their eyes away from you.
No.
If you're in business,
yes,
and you want to get something across to someone,
of course,
you look at their forehead, right? And then friendly is that you look at their chin. All right, but
what about the look? I thought you had to look in their eyes.
Yeah, but if you're looking into her eyes, it's honesty.
Okay.
It's honesty. That means, you know, you're trying to get something across to them. And then, obviously, if they don't look at you and they look away, it means dishonest.
Or it could just mean they're shy. I have, for a long time... I for a long time was unable to look people in the eye, just because I felt uncomfortable doing it.
But funny you should say that. I do as well, because it's like police. You know, when they say, oh, you look at me in the eye and tell... Or your mum used to say, you look at me in the eye and tell me you're not lying. Straight away you look away, don't you?
Yeah.
And it's psychology, you know, and if you're lying or fibbing, you will look away. If you're telling the truth, you eyeball that person.
Now, Richard, you sound like an expert. Maybe you can help me. When I look people in the eyes, I can't look at them in both eyes because my eyes aren't wide enough apart. I can only look in one eye.
Yeah, I do that as well.
That's all right, is it? That's not me being weird.
No, but then again, I think to myself when I'm looking, they're looking at me and thinking, why is that bloke looking at me in one eye? But that's when you start, you know, you really should look in the middle of the forehead.
Okay, so you're not even looking in the eyes, you're looking at the top of the nose?
Yeah, that's it. If you can do that, You're halfway there, my friend.
Richard, thank you very much. Wise words indeed from an expert. He's read books on it, so that's good stuff. 0870 9090 973. The phones are quite busy, but keep trying, and you will get through eventually. I can almost guarantee it. Ross is in... Where are you, Ross? Chatham?
Chatham, yes. Hi, Ian.
Is it Chatham?
Yes, Chatham, Kent.
Chatham in Kent. Chris has written... Chris has written on the screen, Chatham, Chetum.
No, Cham.
Yes, it's Chatham in Kent, Chris.
That's right.
Anyway, Ros.
Yeah, anyway, you going on about your... not going on, but you looking for an entrance phone, yeah?
Yes.
With video?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got one for you. Interview 2 is the name. £159.
All right.
Has a little button for door opening.
I don't need the door opened.
All right. One for interphone.
Yes.
And one for monitor. And the camera is a little spy camera in the button when you press the bell.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's £159. If you looked it up on the internet...
let's have a look on the internet. Let's Google it. Hang on a second. Right.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Interview.
Interview.
Yeah, Interview.
That's a good word, isn't it? Interview. Okay.
2.
The complete... Oh, this is... I've got Interview 3 here.
That could be the newer version. I got my one roughly around 2 years ago.
Interview 3. Interview 3 offers a complete and flexible range of superb quality video door entry equipment, simple installation and high performance in mono or glorious full colour. Wow.
Right.
And is it any good?
You have half an hour to install it, man.
I'm not... Get stuffed. I'm not installing it.
No? Well, it's up to you, but it took me half an hour roughly.
Well, how am I going to install it?
I don't know. Just hang some brackets up, run the cable, and
here we go.
wire it up to electricity, and that's it.
Chris, get this. Hang some brackets up, run the cable, and connect it to the electricity. It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that, you see?
Now, a lot of people have been emailing me saying, Ian, these video phone systems, they break down all the time.
Never. Mine never broke down. And you can even, if you don't like the camera which is fitted in front to the doorbell button and the spy camera, you can have any external other camera, whatever you want. You just choose another camera and put it somewhere in or outside the house.
Ross, listen, I'm going to move on because we're getting a little bit dull and geeky again. I know we're erring towards that, but it's helpful. Thank you. I'm going to get one, man. That looks wicked. Not necessarily that one, but it has to be done, doesn't it? I can see what the pizza delivery man looks like. Well, not he wears a helmet. He turns up there. Michael?
Hello there.
One word to you. Tell me what it means to you. Lambretta.
Quadrophenia.
Exactly. And what do they ride in Quadrophenia?
Lambretta.
Lambrettas. Scooters. Mopeds.
Exactly. Beautiful.
Chris, my producer, who he's wearing a pair of shoes made by Lambretta.
Ah, yes.
And
the clothing labels, very bad quality.
Oh, no, sir, you're wrong. Excellent quality. Excellent quality. I can't recommend it heartily enough. But I said to him, you've got shoes, they make mopeds. And he went, no, they do motorbikes. I said, well, Lambretta don't do motorbikes.
Well, it's like Timberland, isn't it? And the shoes. And no, the JCB shoes you can get, the builder shoes.
Yes.
Because they try and sell it to you as JCBs because they think...
But they're not made in the same factory, I wouldn't have thought.
No, but it's a cool logo, apparently,
But Lambretta definitely are more associated with scooters as opposed to motorbikes.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Unless you're going to buy one of those big parkers to ride on your scooter with, then perhaps. But if you don't own a scooter, then you're just stupid.
If you don't own a scooter, you're stupid?
Yes.
I don't own a scooter.
I don't own a scooter either. What an admission to make.
We are both stupid, Michael. What is going on?
Exactly.
So, yes, you've called in for something.
I have indeed, yes. I was at a wedding 2 weekends ago, and I was dragged by my girlfriend up to say hello to someone's granny, as is often the case at weddings, and I shook her hand, and she did that exact thing that was done to you.
Oh, she swiveled on the thumb?
She swiveled on me and did the thumb thing, and I thought, is she a drug dealer or something? It's such a bizarre thing to do.
She was an old woman?
Yes, she was like 85.
Yeah.
At least, and she did that. I don't know whether she'd been watching some programme on what the youth of today are doing or something. I've got no idea, but it was very, very strange.
And how did it make you feel? Did it make you feel uncomfortable and clumsy?
It did, and I looked at my hands expecting to find something, because usually when someone does that, you expect to find something in your hand afterwards. So, yes, I didn't really know what to say to them afterwards.
What did you think she was going to put in your hand?
I don't know, a little pouch or something. Who knows? Who knows? It's usually when people try and pass you things.
I've never had anything passed to me secretly. Like a bribe or something.
Those sort of things, yes, you never know.
Yes. It turns out you never actually know. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. iain@lbc.co.uk. Oh, look, brilliant. Dr. Marcus coming up.
If you've just missed that bit of Iain Lee, you can download...
We have to go to the news in exactly 40 seconds, but maybe you can tease us with what it is you're going to talk about.
Right, medical fact. You can only look at one thing with both your eyes. You can't look at two separate things with your two eyes. So it's physically impossible to look at more than one eye. So don't worry, Ian, there's nothing wrong with the shape of your head.
Oh, have you finished?
Medical fact 2.
Oh, okay. Well, the thing is, I asked you to tease up. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have used a professional term with you, because...
Yeah. Well, we can discuss it further. Perhaps you disagree.
Well, no, I agree.
Right. Yeah, he was wrong about looking in the middle of...
We'll discuss it further after this.
On FM.
Daily correspondent update. Chris, how many correspondents have we got?
3 at the
Okay, well, that's good going. They've after the sacking on Monday or two, they seem to be backing up their ideas. Now, earlier on we were speaking to someone about handshakes, and about you do a normal handshake, then someone swivels on the thumb and you end up doing a silly handshake. And during that discussion, we started talking about looking people in the eye. Dr. Marcus, give us your looking people in the eye medical fact.
Okay, medical fact. You can only look at one eye at a time. Simple as that. Now...
Well, hang on a second. Tony, do you agree with that? Dr. Marcus is saying...
Not at all, because American helicopter pilots for the Apache are trained to look through the sight with one eye to fly the helicopter and to look at the instruments with another. Each eye acts independently.
No, because it's wrong.
No, Dr. Marcus, you're wrong. End of story.
I'm a doctor, and it's a medical...
You're about as much of a doctor as I'm a priest. You're wrong.
So if you've got something in front of your eye, obviously you're going to look at it, you muppet, and cut him off. Cut him off, Ian. Ian, it's either him or me. It's either him or me. Ian, cut him off. It's either him or me, Ian. Cut him off.
Oh, yes.
Right, that's it. Okay, Ian, say to Chris, look me in the eye. Go on, say it, Ian. Say to Chris, look me in the eye, Chris.
Chris, look me in the eye.
Right, can you tell which one of your eyes Chris is looking at?
He's looking at my right eye. Am I right, Chris? No, from a distance, I can look at both of his eyes. I think Tony's spot on, actually, Dr. Marcus.
Well, you can only look at one small point, is what I'm saying. So obviously, if he's at a distance...
You have peripheral vision.
Exactly.
You could look at...
Tony,
you can only look at one thing at a time.
Dr.
You can only look at one thing at a time.
And I can only hear one thing at a time.
You can be trained for your eyes to act independently, to look at two different things. Jesus, if you're a doctor, you should know this.
Yeah, if they're an inch away, yeah. I mean...
What did you do? Did you do a 7-week course at Party School?
Right, okay, that's the last... Ian, it's him or me, and I'm hanging up this time. It's your call. Right. Okay.
So Tony, how do you know this about Apache helicopter pilots?
Ian!
It's
Ian! It's him or me! Ian!
Over him. It's just a well-known fact, Ian.
I mean it this time, Ian. I'm hanging up the phone!
It's one of the
Right, that's it. Okay.
It's one of the skills you need to fly the Apache.
Thank you, Tony.
Simple as that.
Thank you, Tony. I've cut him off now, so he's gone. But thank you very much for that.
No problem, Ian. I've got to go because I've got a news. I'm going over the top of Hampstead Hill.
Oh, okay. Right, good, lads. Thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Exciting Bill.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got that name, but there you go. Talk to you about Lambrettas.
Here's Bill.
I'll talk to you about Lambrettas, yeah?
Yeah, Bill.
They don't seem to make them anymore now.
I think they do.
The only ones I've seen are Vespers. And the ones that I remember are the old Lambrettas, which used to be lit up like Christmas trees, all lights on the front.
Yes, the mods, the rockers,
That's
the quadraphonics,
right.
yes.
But I haven't seen a Lambretta shop.
But you would agree with me that Lambrettas do not make motorcycles, or if they do, they are more associated with mopeds as opposed to motorcycles.
But certainly not a motorcycle.
No, but this is what...
There's something,
Thank you.
something sort of in between.
Hey, Bill, you... Oh, God, I've got a cough. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to press my cough button so you won't hear this. Hang on.
Right. I did hear it.
Did you? Was this broken again? Anyway, are you... now, but Bill, are you aware of the fuel cell bus?
No.
I've not seen this myself. A very close friend of mine was telling me about this last night. The fuel cell bus. It's like a normal bendy bus, I think. But on the top, there's like this extra... I've not seen it, so I may be describing this wrong. On the top, there's like this extra layer of bus, and it has like all steam coming out of it and stuff like that.
I haven't seen that.
You are unaware of the fuel cell bus?
Yes, unaware of it.
Unaware
absolutely.
of it. Okay, well then in that case we'll pass. If anyone else knows about it, 0870 9090 973.
All I would say is that you can get a Vespa quite easily.
What? Are we back to that? I was trying to move on.
Yeah. And basically a lot of them are made in India now anyway.
Are they really?
Used to be made by Piaggio in Italy. You're fed up, aren't you?
Boring.
Okay, all right. Cheers.
Thanks, Bill. Richard!
Hello. Hello, mate.
He thinks I called him boring.
Oh, was that... I didn't realise I could talk then.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
I've got something in my throat. Can you just talk for a second while I drink?
Yeah, Ian. Welcome to LBC, 087090900973. We want to hear what you've got to say, as long as it's not about intercoms, because we've stopped.
Yeah, we've stopped doing that now.
There you go.
Done enough on the intercoms.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, good.
My dad called him before. Called me. He always calls me just after he spoke with you. Richard, I've just spoken to him.
Well, who was your dad?
David. You call him Richard from the Oakwood, but his real name's David. He tries to disguise as me in case he says something wrong and gets cut off, so it looks bad on my part.
He called in today, did he?
Yeah, he calls in every day.
What was he talking about?
Obsessive-compulsive disorder like me, Ian.
What was he talking about?
Probably rubbish, much like myself.
Okay, yes. Have you seen this monk?
Monk?
Monk.
No. I'm living in a flat where there were Buddhists before, and no doubt they love monks, and they are monks.
But the television series, A Monk...
Oh, right, no.
He's not a monk, he's a detective in it. We've talked about it before. I know Clive likes it and talks about it quite often.
Oh, Clive's actually quite good. I've been listening to a lot of Clive and Nick Ferrari, but no one tops you, mate. Come on.
Hey, listen, Clive's the best, man. Clive's the best, definitely.
Clive is pretty damn good. He is good.
He's on top form. On at 8 o'clock, of course, tonight.
Plugging him now, like...
Oh, no, always plug him. He's well worth a listen, he's good stuff.
I wonder what he has to say about you. I never really hear him talk about you.
He says good things, yes. No, he's very generous with his words, so that's all good.
I'm in a really bad mood today, Ian.
Oh, man, why?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, one of those days you wake up, everything's a bit miserable, a bit dreary, you haven't really got much to do, and you're going to work and everyone's annoying you and they're all idiots.
Yeah.
Well, you're pretty used to that. I mean, you've got me calling up every day.
You know it makes sense.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, it's just one of them days, mate.
I've had a cracking day. I went to the gym and saw my trainer for the first time in a week and a half.
Oh, excellent. How did she say you're doing?
It was a bloke. He was 10 minutes late, so I only had a 50-minute session, and it was all right. Yeah, no, it was all right in the end.
Oh, Ian, quickly, before my battery goes, there's one other thing I wanted to say. You know you and Chris are going casino on Friday?
Almost definitely. It's not definite yet, but
I'm going to pop down to the Hard Rock one, man, so you should come down there. It'll be a laugh. We'll get on the roulette table, start betting it up. It'll be funny, man.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not with the Hard Rock one.
Yeah, I know it's a bit naff, but it was quite good, though. It was all right. I haven't really been to many casinos, and it cheered me up. So.
Yeah, no, casinos are good. We were talking about this yesterday. Casinos are a good laugh. It's fine as long as you go in and have a certain amount that you're expecting to lose. There's nothing wrong with a casino.
And it's funny that you were talking about super casinos with that nutter lady that called up and said there are super casinos. Because on the news today, they said something about super casinos.
Oh, so in fact, we don't do the news. We predict the news.
There we go.
Richard. Go on.
No, go on. I'm going to let you go.
Okay, good lad. Reds is in the Hackney.
Yes, good afternoon. How you doing, Ian?
Reds, are you on MySpace?
Yes, I am indeed.
I've seen pictures of you.
Have you really?
Yes, sir. A very handsome young man.
Oh, easy.
Steady on, Tiger. Hey, calm down at the back, yes?
I think Richard was trying to ask you out.
I believe that to be the case, and he sounds like a nice lad, yes, definitely.
But you won't take him up on that, will you?
No, I won't be taking up on that yet. No, I shall be going to the casino. If I go, we've not decided if it's definite yet, but Chris and I may go this Friday night.
It's good fun, but like you said, if you have to know the amount you go with, you can lose, and don't worry about it.
You have to set yourself... What I do is I set myself a limit, and then I always go 30 quid over the limit.
Okay.
And I think, well, if I take another 30 quid out, I'll see if I can win it back. And if I lose that, I think I feel a little bit gutted, but that, you know, that's what it's all about. If you win, it's a bonus. If you lose, you know you're going to lose.
Just don't bring your cash point card with you.
Yeah, no. The club I go to, they've got cash machines in there now.
Oh,
they didn't used to have cash machines. You used to have to go with a credit card up to the woman. But now, the first time I went to a casino, I won enough to take me and my girlfriend to Prague for the weekend.
Wow. Okay.
I won a few hundred quid. It's like, well, come on, fair play. This will do.
Holland Casino. Have you been there?
To where?
In Amsterdam, Holland Casino.
No, I've not been to the Holland Casino in Amsterdam.
But I'll tell you something. You was talking earlier on with this, the doctor and some other guy talking about training to look at two different eyes and stuff like that, using two different eyes. The doctor's actually pretty much correct, really, because it's to do with convergence. When you're far away, you think you're looking at two objects, but as you get closer, your eyes converge.
Yeah.
So what you can do, you can see two things, but you can't focus on two things.
Right.
So if you look at dead center of your dashboard, you can see both the rev counter, if you've got one, and I expect you don't on yours, but we won't go there. But you could see both the rev counter and the speedometer.
I can see the speedometer and the clock, yes.
There you go, or the petrol gauge, but you can't focus on both.
No.
That's the thing.
Reg, listen, I've got to go, but thank you very much for that. I actually have a weak convergence. It's a medical fact. It means I can't make my eyes go cross-eyed. You've seen me do this. My left eye just swings out every time I try it.
Car insurance.
Hello, Igor.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, man.
Yeah, what's going on?
Not a lot. Doing the... Ooh, belching, sorry, that's what I'm doing. But doing the show, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just met your hero.
Gene Simmons.
No.
Brian Wilson.
No.
Mike Nesmith.
No.
Oh, I bought... Mike Nesmith got off on a tangent slightly. Very bored and in a bad mood on Saturday. So what I do when I'm in a bad mood is I buy things. I go on... If I'm out shopping, I buy stuff. I'm on the internet, I buy stuff. So I bought some DVDs I'm never going to watch. Like, I bought 3 box sets of DVDs.
Yeah.
I also bought, for $90... you can... Michael Nesmith of the Monkees will sign something for you and write a little message, and then it comes in like a nice frame.
Wow.
$90, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder how much I would get.
Well, I reckon you'd get a quid at least. A quid and postage and packing.
Yeah.
You should put it on your website.
Yeah. I need to start getting more, interest in money. Try and sell something. I don't know.
So, weren't you offered a record deal or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's coming around next week, yeah.
Oh, nice one. Okay. Is it all hush-hush?
What should I do? What's the best single?
I don't know if I haven't got your songs on here at the moment.
Yeah.
Sugar Sugar was good.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like that one.
It was a bit hardcore.
Yeah.
What's your favourite?
Well, he wants to release Moon Moon.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'm thinking more like, I got a catchy one about international terrorism called Osama. I think that's quite a good one.
Nice one, yeah, and it's controversial. That'll get people talking. That's always good in popular music.
Could I try that out on your show?
Yeah.
Yeah? I wish I'd have thought about that before.
Oh, I thought you were about to go into it. Sorry,
I could do a bit, yeah.
Go on, then.
Here's a story about a man called Osama. So much more than a kitchen sink drama. From that bush to say, your mama, Osama. They're doing a special about him on Panorama.
Yes, I like that.
Ego kind of thing.
I'd buy that. That sounds good.
Yeah.
But you're saying you met met my hero?
Yeah.
Not our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ.
Who's he?
Yeah. I give up. Who did you meet? Tommy Boyd!
Yeah.
Of course. Sorry, what on earth am I thinking? You met the Boyd, of course.
Yeah.
Did you go on his show?
Yeah.
And what happened?
I was just doing potted history of harmonica.
All right.
For about 20 minutes.
And okay, you've been on my show once. You've been on his show once.
Mm.
Who would you say looks after you the best?
The most hospitable.
But be honest, because they are BBC, so I'm guessing it's probably them.
I drove there.
Yeah.
So you sent cab.
Oh, okay. Yes, we did that.
Agent Chris carried keyboard.
Yes.
I just carried my own mouth organ.
We're winning so far, yes.
Let me see. Agent Chris saw me out, but Alison, said, you know, she had problem with Brighton travel.
What? So we win?
Yeah, but, you know, that was kind of, it's like a lesson in kind of, you know...
Life.
Yeah. Have you met him?
No, never. Ever.
Why don't you go on his show as guest?
Yeah, okay, fine.
We could go in together.
Oh, no, that would be freaky. I don't want to freak him out. He already thinks I'm a stalker. By the way, people don't know, Tommy Boyd used to work here, been sacked here about a dozen times, works on another radio station now. One of the great innovators of phone-in, speech-based talk radio, and a genius, but he thinks I'm a stalker anyway.
Yeah, you know these MCs phoning up?
Yes, we've had MC Blizzard, MC Blinky, DJ Snowstorm, yes.
Why don't we try a best rap song?
Do what?
Can I do song?
Yeah, go on then, yeah, where you go?
It's a Coolio.
Yeah.
Can you sing, I've been spending most of my life living in the gangster's paradise.
No. It's a bit high, isn't it?
No?
I've been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise.
I'll join in with you. Okay, let's try it.
Okay. Chris, will you join in with us, Chris?
What's the lyrics?
I've been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise. Okay.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life to realize it's not death. Cause I've been a blasting and laughing so long. Even my mama thinks that my mind has gone. But I ain't never crossed a man who didn't deserve. He be treated like a bum, you know that son is worth. You better watch how you're talking, how you're walking, or you and your homies will be lying in chalk. I really hate to drift, but I got to low. As a group, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like. I'm on knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. I've been spending most of my life living in the gangster's paradise. Where are you? I've been spending most of my life living in the gangster's paradise. Yeah, I've been spending most of my life living in the gangster's paradise. In the gangster's paradise. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Yeah. Money is a power, power is money. You still there?
Yeah, we were singing along, but me and Chris were singing along, but we didn't know when we were supposed to be singing.
Yeah, I'm not that sure.
Can I just say, Chris, you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Oh, well, okay, thanks for that.
Okay.
Good lad, good stuff as always. There we go. I've gone deaf. Have I gone deaf? Have I gone deaf? My ears have gone deaf. It's very quiet all of a sudden. 087, thank you. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. And voices like angels. I don't know why the Beach Boys, the surviving Beach Boy, hasn't asked us to go and join him. We'll speak to William Burroughs after this.
If you're a Sky TV customer...
Seen this fuel cell bus?
Yeah, I've seen... They're really expensive. They're about £800,000 each.
Well, it's normally £1.50 on a normal one.
Aye. Oh, you're a bit witty today, boy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Where do you get this Burroughs bit, anyway?
William Burroughs.
That's not my surname.
Oh, it's William in Borough.
Is it? Oh, just say William Holt. That's my name.
Oh, well, okay. Don't wear it out. Has anyone's name ever been worn out by overuse?
Yeah, they keep saying Holt in the name of the Lord to me.
Yeah, it's all singing, all dancing.
Yeah, I noticed it. He was just singing a bit, weren't you, eh? And I thought you said Emily Pearl and Dean.
No, we've got it back now.
Oh, come on then, let's have a go.
Oh, if you insist.
Oh, I do. Yeah, baby.
All the old jingles.
I like the old jingles. I'm an old man.
They're all back. For example, look, we haven't heard this for a while.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
You see? Or hang on, this.
You're blind?
They're all there.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, okay. Well, you've not been listening that long then, have you, William?
I've been listening for ages, man.
Well, so then you'd remember.
You're blind?
Oh, I can hear it now. I've heard that one.
Yeah.
And I hear
Yeah.
lots of others. But answer that nice little song that we got from that young man on the disc.
Sorry, what did you say, Grandad?
Yeah, that song you got. I've got the name of it now. It was good. It was all jingle song. It made us all laugh.
Do you mean this, the one by Graham?
Bading, bading.
What?
Was it bading, bading? Or something?
Oh, gadang, gadang.
Hey, gadang, gadang.
Yeah, hang on, here it is.
I got it.
There you go. There you go. You see, it's all there.
You still got it?
Yeah. Did you have anything to contribute to the show? Or you just phoned up because you're lonely?
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say. No, but if you're so bossy, like, all the steam coming out of
Oh, yeah, this is it. This is what we were I knew there was a reason that you'd called in. I couldn't remember what it was. Yes. What? So, they cost them...
And I chased after it when they first came out and said, "You're on fire, mate." And he just started laughing at me.
But so what are they then? What? It's like a normal bus, is it?
Yeah, it's just like an ordinary bendy bus.
Yeah.
And it's really... A lot of steam comes out the top of it. And, and it looks like it's on fire, but it's not.
But it's not steam-powered, is it?
Well, it turns the slab into steam or something. So I don't know how it works. I'm not into like that. I'm into motorbikes.
Oh, okay. William, listen, thank you for that.
Hey, you're all singing and dancing, mate.
All singing, all dancing. Good lad. Yes, John.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of took my thunder away a little bit, but we're talking about the fuel cell buses.
Yes, sir.
They're called the RV1.
Oh, right. Oh.
TfL is... Well, they've got about 2 of them on the road.
You've already used too many, what do they call the, not acronyms, what do they call,
TfL, London, Transport for London.
Yeah, but what do they call it when you abbreviate something down to letters? What's the word?
Come on, mate.
It's like the film Daryl. Oh, what do they call it? Oh, so everyone downstairs is going, Ian's stupid. It's like laser. It's not, laser's not a word. It's Nick, what is the answer?
Two.
No, it's laser. It's not a word. It's an. Is it an acronym?
Well, I thought it was a noun.
No, it's an. It's an. Yes, I can hear you, John. It's an acronym.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, right, we got there in the end.
Right, Transport for London.
Yes.
TfL.
Yeah, that's an acronym. Yeah.
Do you want to know about the cell buses? RV1s, or you've had enough of that?
Yeah, I think we've had enough. 0870 9090 973. We'll speak to Nick in the Sid Cup after the latest news, won't we, Nick?
We will.
Excellent. Should certainly keep them listening over the half hour.
I want to know, why don't you talk about sex every show?
Nick! You've kept the listeners sticking around, so make sure it's good.
What? You must have gone home last night and unplugged that contraption after you spoke to Denise, because you sound a lot foxier today.
Thank you very much.
Do you not agree?
Yes, I feel... Oh, yeah.
Yourself.
Oh, Denise's theory was that I was suicidal yesterday because I've got a sonic mouse blaster plugged in at home, which emits waves through the electrical system that confuses mice and sends them out. And her advice was to unplug it and I would feel better.
Because it was confusing you as well, and the listeners.
Yes. Well, no, but believe it or not, Nick, I've got it still plugged in my house, and I ain't ever unplugging it.
And what's this about Verinda being a dog?
Verinda being a dog?
Dog? Is that a dog he said he is? He's a dog.
It's possible. It's possible.
That's thirdly and lastly.
Thank God. Because the listeners are in their cars now and at home going, hang on a minute, we stuck around 6 minutes for this guy, and it turns out he's rubbish.
You know the jingles you've just found that Christopher's actually got for us, are they going to be put on the website?
Which jingles?
The jingles, Are You Blind?
Have we ever had one called Are You Blind? I know what you mean. Say it again. Hang on. Do you mean this one?
You're blind?
Are you blind?
You're blind?
Blind?
You're blind?
You think she's saying, "Are you blind?"
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
Yeah, no, right. Let's stick to.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
Let's stick to one at a time. You think this is a woman saying, "Are you blind?"
Blind.
You're blind?
She's saying chilblains.
She's not. She said, "Are you blind?"
Chilblains.
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 Yes. Well, some of them are going to go on the website, and some of them won't.
So which ones won't go?
Oh, Are You Blind? I don't know.
Yeah, but I wanted that one.
Oh God, which one do you want?
I want the Are You Blind? I want the Gadang Gadang.
Okay. Well, we can't put Gadang Gadang because it's copyrighted.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, all the songs we can't put on. Although, Graham's song is on the podcast
we
page
don't
now.
want Graham. Oh, I've had enough of him.
Yeah.
How can you pick
Agent
one?
Chris is not here. He is in my basement.
Yeah, no, I've had enough of him as well, but I've got to be nice to him for a week, because he's...
Higo from Montenegro.
Yes.
Is there any from him?
Well, you can download his songs from his website.
Oh, right. IgorMontenegro.co.uk.
Something like that, yes.
Hmm.
Nick, I suspect we're going around in circles, so I'm going to cut you off. David's in the bed font.
Hello, how are you this afternoon? Hello?
I'm very well, David. How are you this afternoon?
Oh, not too bad. I phoned because you're talking about handshakes a little while ago.
Yes.
And I know quite a few different types of handshakes.
Right.
We do them in the Masons, you see.
Okay.
I didn't know if you know about those. No?
Yes. Amber's in the High Wycombe.
Hello.
Hello, Amber. Can I just give out the phone number in case anyone wants to call me?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Thanks. It's 0870 9090 973. We've kind of, quick little recap. We found out about fuel cell buses. Turns out it's quite boring, actually. It's quite boring, environmental thing. So that's, fine. No one has called in to say that they think Monk is a comedy series. Have you seen Monk, Amber?
No, when you first mentioned it, I thought you were talking about, Bulletproof Monk.
Oh, that's rubbish, that film, isn't it?
I know, it is, isn't it?
I like the fella in it. Is it Chow Yun-Fat in that?
Sorry?
Who's in there? Is it Chow Yun-Fat? It's not Jet Li, is it?
No, isn't it Sean... Oh, no, it's that guy from, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Okay. Is that... Yeah, I can't remember his name. Anyway, it's very disappointing. I stopped watching that halfway through. It was a load of rubbish.
It's not very interesting, is it?
I tell you what I watched this weekend I've not seen for ages.
Uh-huh.
Fargo. Have you seen Fargo?
No.
Oh, it's brilliant. I haven't seen that for years. I've forgotten how good it was. It's based on a true story as well, which I'd forgotten.
I hate it. You know when you're watching, really scary movies?
Yeah.
And then people say to you later, oh, by the way, that was a true story. And it really freaks me out.
Why does it freak you out?
Because, I don't know, it just does, because it can happen.
Yeah.
If it's happened before, it can happen. But if it's something if it's something that's, not believable, then you don't really care, do you?
Well, yeah, but I like the fact that it's happened, it has happened, because it makes it scary. Although, based on a true story is a very, very loose term, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's unlikely they would have recordings of all the conversations that happened and that they go, oh, we can just copy this and put this in the film.
Yeah, but they might just be saying it for, effect, though.
Because there was the big thing, wasn't there? The Amityville horror was supposedly based on a true story. And then I think, and don't sue me if I'm wrong, please, for the God's sake, I think that it wasn't based on a true story, it was all a lie.
Yeah, and in the special features of the Amityville horror...
Oh, yeah.
I read in a magazine that they said something like, the cast said that they were told to say that there was freaky stuff going on around the set.
Wow.
Yeah.
Freaky stuff does go on around film sets, though, because it's people who work on films are freaky. Seriously,
you know the guy that called, that was talking to you before me?
Yeah, Boring Nick, yes.
He kind of freaked me out a bit.
He's based on a true story. Seriously. But only loosely, so don't get too freaked out. Why did he freak you out?
Just his voice, really, because when I actually answered Chris, and then it was kind of freaky because his voice was freaky.
Spooky man.
Yeah.
Anyway, Amber, what was the main thrust of your call going to be?
Handshake.
Oh yes, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Basically, one of my mum's mates, she came over for dinner, and she took my hand, and oh god, she literally put pressure on my hand. You know, the bottom of your fingers?
Yeah. Oh, she crushed it a bit.
Yeah. And I was like, ow. And then she had the world's most driest skin.
Oh.
It was all wrinkly and horrible. And
She needs Vaseline intensive care.
Yes, or Dove hand cream.
Dove hand cream, or any other of those. Excellent. No, Vaseline intensive care I'd go for. There used to be an advert, you won't remember this, but it's etched on my mind.
Uh-huh.
There used to be a big brown dry leaf, and then they rubbed some Vaseline intensive care into it, and it became a moist leaf. And they were saying if you can do that, with a leaf, it'll work. It'll be wicked on your face and sting, stuff like that.
Yeah, because Vaseline's quite good. Because isn't it one of the old traditional remedies? Isn't it?
Well, no, but this was the hand cream.
Oh, right,
as opposed to actual Vaseline. I was saying the other day, my mother has a big metal tub of Vaseline that she's had for before I was born. She probably got it when my sister was born. So it's about 35, 36 years old. She still uses it. It's still 3/4 full. It never seems to go down.
Oh, my God.
It's just infinite. It's a rusty old tin, but it seems to be infinite. But it's highly flammable Vaseline. You must never set fire to it.
Oh, well, I've got this Vaseline, but it's like the pocket-sized Vaseline.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool, because it's
They are
like...
good. And you put them on... if you put Vaseline on chapped lips, though, it feels weird, doesn't it? I don't like it. It's all too greasy.
It does, but they say it's good if you, like, put it on in the night. And I tried that once, and the following morning, my lips felt really weird.
Wow.
And they just felt more dry.
Wow.
If that makes sense. But, yeah, you know.
Drier.
Huh?
Drier.
Oh, yeah, drier.
There we go, yes.
Also, you know at the beginning of the show, you said something about annoying kids.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, am I classed as a kid?
You're 15, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, technically, yes, but you're not annoying.
Thank you.
Because the annoying ones are the ones that phone up just to see if it works and just to see if they can get on the radio, and they've put no thought into what they're going to do. Now, listen, I don't mind prank calls at all, because I used to do them, and I kind of, if they're good...
So do I.
If they're good, they're well worth having. But you need to put a little bit of thought into them. And sensible calls. And you've put a bit of thought into this call, and it's entertaining and amusing, and I think we've learnt something as well.
Yeah, it's because they've got nothing better to do.
Exactly, Amber. I've got to make a move. Thank you very much for that. More of your calls after this.
Imagine driving your dream car at an affordable...
Fargo, which Agent Chris has never seen, and he's going to watch tonight. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. We won't say anything that gives anything away, don't worry. But Mark from the Pinewood has emailed in saying, Ian, Fargo is not based on a true story. Even though at the start of the film it says this is based on a true story. Fargo is not based on a true story. Apparently they made it up and were allowed to use that tagline because it was a part of the story they were telling. That can't... So they're allowed... Hang on a minute. In films, they're allowed to say, this is based on a true story, because that's part of the story they're telling. That can't be true, Mark. If anyone knows one way or t'other, 0870 90 90 973. Chris is in the Kilburn. Hello, Chris.
Yeah, Ian.
Yeah, Chris.
I've got a question for you.
OK, bring it on.
What do you think about a 21-year-old...
Yes.
Yeah, 21-year-old guy...
Yes.
...having a relationship with a 16-year-old girl?
Oh, well, it's legal, I suppose. I wouldn't go for it necessarily, but, it sounds all fine and dandy.
So you think it's okay?
I think it's legal.
By your opinion, do you think it's all right for it to be...
I think that 16's it's quite a big age gap. Why don't you go out with someone... Surely you want to go out with an older woman, don't you?
It's not for me.
OK, well, best of luck. I hope things are fine. Robert's in the Balham.
Hello, Ian. Acronym. You said TFL is an acronym. An acronym. It's not.
I said it's a what?
An acronym.
Right?
That's the word. Acronym.
Acumen.
No, acronym.
Acronym.
Yeah.
OK.
You said TFL was one, but it's not. An acronym is something like RADA. It's initials from the first three letters that actually say a word.
Well, TFL.
You can't say TFL.
TFL, of course you can, TFL.
Of course you can't. Don't be stupid.
OK, Robert. What do they call it then when it's just letters?
Pardon? Alphabet.
What do they call it when it's just letters? For example, TFL.
Initials.
Initials, OK. He's got a point, actually. Yeah, he's stumped me. OK, well, thanks, Robert.
OK, just to let you know, Ian, and I know you're quite an intelligent person, and that's what I like about it.
But
great show, mate.
We can always learn more.
I always think that as well, and I'll stop learning. But I don't, because I listen to you, and I listen to people that come on the radio, and I think, I didn't know that.
Yes, exactly. He's put the phone down. He's put the phone down. We're rattling through them now. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. It's James O'Brien in Kilburn.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, James. You're right.
Yeah, great show today. Listen, I was listening earlier about the argument between the doctor and the other fella.
Yes.
The doctor is absolutely right, okay? Because you know them blokes with the special helmets.
What was the doctor saying? That you can only... It's a medical fact, you can only look at one thing at once.
Yeah, and
yes.
The other fella was saying that the helicopter pilots with the special helmets...
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But
let me tell you about those helmets, okay?
Okay.
Now, you've got one screen half an inch in front of the one eyeball.
Right.
And another screen in front of the other one, right? Now, you still can only look at one of them at a time. Because when you're looking at your left eye screen,
yes,
your right eye flicks over, Ian.
Right.
Even though it's a reaction.
Right, yes.
So you know, that's... anyway, listen, great show today,
Hey,
mate.
James, very quickly, how did your show go at the weekend with Steve Allen on Sunday night?
Yeah, very well, mate. Oh, good knockabout fun. I don't know what... I've said this before. I do not know what your problem is with Steve Allen.
No, he's
the loveliest man you could meet.
I've extended the hand of friendship to Steve Allen.
Yeah, so I heard.
Yes. James, always good to speak to you. Thank you very much for that. Malcolm's in the Camden.
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. How you doing?
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Day off work, you know what I'm saying?
No, nice. Well,
Good.
Yeah, good boy.
So, we're talking about this Monk programme that I caught one day.
Oh, yeah. The guy in Monk won last night the Emmy for the best lead actor in a comedy series. Now, Monk isn't comedy.
No, he's like some kind of got some kind of disorder, isn't he?
He's got the OC disorder.
Yeah, but it's not comedy. It's like a detective, like Diagnosis Murder or something like that.
Well, no, Diagnosis Murder is a comedy.
Is it? Well, it's a joke. That programme's a joke anyway.
Oh, shut up, man. Diagnosis Murder is wicked.
You can't beat Quincy. Can't beat Quincy.
Oh, you can't beat a little bit of Quincy. You got to admit that's fantastic, isn't it?
Diagnosis Murder, Can't Touch It. It's sort of the same thing, isn't it? Looking at science with a bit of home detective.
Sing along, come on. Da 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 da
And he's a top guy. Look at the women he's got. He's got loads of women. Look how old he is.
Sing along, Malcolm.
You're gonna make me do it.
Yeah, there's a great scene on the opening of Quincy when you think he's examining a dead teenage girl.
And he's got a beautiful woman on his side.
Paul's back. He's on his boat.
yacht.
She's in a bikini. She's 17 years. There you go. That's the last fella sorted out. Quincy's about 80 and he's with a 17-year-old on his yacht.
He's a man. Quincy's and he solves problems the police don't want to solve.
Exactly. The police. I just committed suicide, Quincy. But hang on, this guy was shot with a rifle from over 100 feet away. No, it was just suicide, Quincy. Leave it. Let it go. And
no,
I will not let it go. I'm gonna solve this. It was a murder.
He would kill anyone just to get to the truth. He don't care.
Quincy wouldn't kill anyone.
To get to the truth, he would. He'll go through mountains. He don't care.
He will go through mountains, but I don't think he'd kill anyone. If he did, he was
If they're baddie, he'll kill them as well.
If he had to kill a baddie, he would kill them. Definitely, yes.
But what I want to say about this Monk,
Yes.
Is there people alive that could spot that you've got a limp on your leg from distance and solve a crime from a sweet drop-in? That's Monk, isn't it?
Well, the thing with Monk is he's got the OC disorder, so he's a little bit quirky, a little bit strange, a little bit wacky.
He's insane.
His thing is he spots things, because he's so obsessive, he spots things that no one else can spot.
What?
Like you've got a limp, or like you've dropped a sweet wrapper and stuff.
Yeah, but how do the police take him seriously, and then he solves problems by falling over on the criminal or something?
It's based on a true story.
Is it?
Seriously, yeah.
Is it? Well, I was trying to watch it, but then it's after about the third episode, you sort of start thinking, is this guy for real? Could this really happen? Quincy could happen. Could he happen? Monk. And he's got that little minder as well. Yeah, I'll take you around.
Yeah.
I'll take you around. And she has dates and stuff, and he gets jealous. And can you? It's like maybe it is a comedy actually. When I'm thinking about it, it maybe is a comedy because I can't take it seriously.
Well, Malcolm, I'm glad we've pointed you in the right direction. I think it's based on a true story, isn't it, Monk? I don't know. I always thought Quincy was a documentary series. Zoe's in the Morden.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Zoe.
Hello. I haven't got Camilla, Catherine or Emma with me today. I'm all alone.
Oh, well, never mind.
I'm all alone. I've left the girls.
No, yeah,
I wanted to know...
Hang on, who are your friends again? What are their names?
Catherine, Camilla and Emma.
Who was the one that kept sending me mucky emails?
Mucky emails, that was probably all of them.
Oh, okay, fine. Right.
I'm the quiet one out of the four, you see.
Thank God for that, yes.
I wanted to know how you got it up so quick. Would you like me to explain?
You're referring to the Quincy music?
I am referring to the Quincy music.
God for that.
Do you have like a special computer that you can just type in a name
Yeah.
and it'll come up?
Well, no, what I have is very boring, the answer.
I'm sure the listeners want to know. There's probably some saddos out there like me that would want to know.
I have a computer here, which is called Burley, which I believe is an acronym.
Don't start with acronym and rim.
An acronym. And basically, it's got a load of things in there. Name a TV show.
Home and Away.
Oh, Jim will fix it?
Yeah.
OK, name another TV show, any TV show.
Cadney and Lacey.
Oh, you mean the Knight Rider? So, yes, so it goes like that.
That's very clever.
Thank you.
OK, I'll speak to you soon.
Bye-bye, there we go. Glad we cleared that one up. If only I had those... Wouldn't it be great if I'd had those two that she said? But no, I didn't. I could have played Dempsey and Makepeace, but... Gary!
Hello there, Ian.
Hello, Gary.
Play a bit of Dempsey and Makepeace.
Oh, would you like a little bit?
I'd like a little bit. I can remember how hot that woman was.
She was fine. She had a wonky eye, didn't she?
She did, but we're not fussy.
No, I like the wonky eye. I've said this before. I like the slight imperfections like that.
Nice.
And she married Dempsey, didn't she?
Did she?
Yeah, she was married to Dempsey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was ringing up about Monk.
Oh yeah.
It is gentle comedy.
Very gentle.
I think it's kind of there. Sometimes it's a little bit understated.
Yeah.
But Americans class comedy a little bit differently than you and I.
Well, I class comedy as something that's funny.
Yeah, but they would class it like maybe Shakespeare classes comedy, like meant to be funny but not always got.
Right.
Kind of thing. In the same way, they would class something like... Have you ever seen the programme Huff? Or heard of that?
Oh, I've never seen it, but it's supposed to be on the FX channel, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got Sky coming this weekend, so hopefully I'll get a chance, but I've heard rave things about that.
I heard great things. I missed the first series, and I know there's a new series starting.
Yeah.
I'm going
to try and pick up the box set at some point.
Are you getting Sky Plus?
Not on the first instance.
Oh, mate, you should. It's the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's like having a video recorder that you don't have to wear with tape.
Oh, it's just better than a video recorder. It will change the way you watch telly, I promise you.
But I agree that the guy in Monk is very good, and I think he deserves the Emmy because he is very good at that character.
He's good at that character, but it's not a comedy series.
Yeah, as I say, that's the problem. It's Americans class different things as comedy, which is wrong. The guy out of Huff is the same guy that does the voice for Mo in The Simpsons.
Yes, Hank Azaria, I think his name is.
If you've just missed that bit of Ian Lee...
Look at the emails, because I'm reading about Fargo, and it does ruin it, but it says that a lot of the things... are not true. Oh no, it was a prank saying it was based on a true story. All right, there's a lot of information there. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to have to sort forward that to my real email address and have a little look at that over the weekend. Barry's in the Croydon.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Barry. Barry, I've got to go to the news. Can you wait for a few minutes?
Oh, for you, Ian, I'll wait.
You're a good lad, thank you. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Ian at lbc.co.uk. More of your phone calls and the 5:38 Daily Correspondent update coming up after this. Chris is saying in my ear that Nigel, during that... Can we play that independently? Listen to this jingle. Chris seems to think that Nigel, the voiceover guy, sounds miserable. Let's have a listen.
The 3.5 hour, 3 till 6:30 Ian Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
The thing is, we've been playing that jingle for about 8 months now. You've only just noticed that. I think... Do you think he sounded miserable there, Barry?
Not really. He sounded like he was doing his job, and he sounded a bit bored, but not miserable.
You sound a bit... I thought he was just being factual and cool.
He was saying what he had to say.
He was doing what he had to say. Maybe it was the last session of the day and he wanted to get off early and so he just... I thought it was all right. So, Chris, you're going to get Nigel to record a slightly perkier one, are you?
Yes, that's the plan.
OK, we'll get him to record a perkier one, then we'll play them side by side and decide which is the one that we're going to go with, OK?
Yeah, fine.
Lovely. Barry, what can I do for you, mate?
Well, I know you said you wanted to cease talking about the fuel cell buses, but I've got one little interesting fact about them.
Are you sure? The fuel cell buses, are you sure it's an interesting fact?
Yeah.
OK.
If they break down and they can't be fixed by the roadside and have to be towed back to the yard, they have to have an escort from the fire brigade in case there's an accident that creates a situation where there's fire.
And the interesting fact is?
Well, the reason for that is if that if there is a situation where there's a fire because of an accident, if there's not a fire brigade vehicle on standby there and then, by the time the fire...
Oh, dear. David!
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon to you, David. You're very polite.
Oh, well, I'll try to be.
I bet you like a firm handshake.
I do have a very firm handshake, yeah. I'm well-mannered.
Excellent. And then you don't swivel on it, though, and go all funny.
No, I didn't expect the conversation to take that turn, actually.
The handshake, I mean, you're shaking someone's hand, then you flip the hand round and you end up doing...
No, I'm not a brother, am I? You can probably tell I'm not a brother.
Okay, I don't... yes, I mean, I've not got brothers, but...
No, I've got a sister.
Okay.
Don't talk to her.
Anyway...
Anyhow, the weekend took a bit of an unfortunate turn Saturday night.
Right, why is that?
My wife and I having a lovely evening. She's been listening to LBC a lot more recently.
Yes.
She liked Steve Allen. She liked Nick Ferrari.
Yes.
She could tolerate Anna Rayburn.
Yes.
Like James O'Brien. Afternoon, never quite got what I was saying about your show being funny.
Right.
Suddenly, on Saturday night, we were watching the E! Entertainment channel. She saw your fair self.
Right.
And she started giggling like a schoolgirl.
Oh, she enjoyed that, did she?
Well, yeah, but not in that way. Oh, funny, yes. But, moreover than that, I think I'm getting the impression she thought you were handsome.
Oh,
she was going to go to bed before you came on TV.
Oh, okay, so...
Well, that was a bit insulting to me, I thought.
Right. So, hang on, she wanted to watch me while she was in bed?
No, before... just a little après bed.
Oh, okay, après bed.
Before bed thing. It was kind of like, she saw you and you held her attention.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
She likes them tall, she likes them dark. She likes them funny.
Is she hot?
Yeah, kind of Terry Hatcher-ish. So there's no wonky things.
You are not going out... You're not married to a woman who looks like Terry Hatcher-ish.
I would say of that kind of ilk, yeah. I would honestly say, sort of long, curly, dark hair, size at 8 to 10 figure. And also, she did point out to me to say that she liked you but could only see you down to the waist, of course.
Yes.
So, and if it weren't a little bit round under the waist, she was a personal trainer.
Right.
Now, we know you've got a personal trainer, but...
Yes. Are you trying... Hang on. Are you trying to set up an affair between me and your wife? Are you one of these swingers that I read about in the Sunday People?
You wouldn't have read about me, because what sort of thoughts I have, I keep private, but I'm open to suggestion.
Wow! I'm scared. I can't imagine swinging. Swinging, it sounds appealing, doesn't it? To a certain extent. Lots of people having sex, an orgy. People don't use the word orgy anymore, do they? Swinging. But people having sex, pick and choose, you have, two girls. I would be so intimidated. You imagine you go into one of these swingers parties and there's people there just doing it. I would be intimidated to the point of, I'm alright, I'll just have these vol-au-vents and then I think I'll go. Feeling a bit... I need to feeling a bit dicky there, but that's probably the inappropriate... I didn't stop myself. Anyway. Joshua?
Hi, Ian.
Yes, sorry, I've got to do the 5:38 Daily Correspondent update, so can you wait for a minute and a half?
Go for it.
That's very kind. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number, but as I said, we're 2 seconds early, doesn't matter, it's 5:38.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Hey there, it's Denise in Ontario, Canada. I'm the Lost and Canadian Uber correspondent, and my update today is a Canadian update. Did you know that Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world combined?
What?
A total of 2 million.
Nice.
The most famous of these are the 5 lakes located on or near the Canada-U.S. border. Lake Huron, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario.
Hang on, stop the music for a second, stop the music. 2 million lakes?
Yeah.
2 million, Denise?
Yep.
Hang on, what's the definition of a lake? That's like a massive piece of water, yeah?
Yeah, a body of water that's completely surrounded by land.
But so hang on, that could be a puddle as well.
Well, I guess it has to be a certain size.
2 million?
It's a big country.
But it's not that big, though. There's not 2 million lakes in the world, is there?
I don't know.
Okay, sorry, I shouldn't be interrupting and questioning you. Carry on, Denise.
Thank you. Where was I?
2 million lakes.
Oh, yeah. You've totally...
Oh, no,
Lake Huron, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario are the largest group of freshwater lakes in the world. Known collectively as the Great Lakes, they've certainly earned their title. In fact, Lake Superior, the largest of the Great Lakes, is so vast that Scotland could comfortably fit within...
Oh, you are... Stop the music!
Big.
No, you are making this up!
I'm not!
You're saying... What is going...
That's why they're called the Great Lakes.
There's 2 million lakes in Canada, and you could fit Scotland into Lake Superior?
That's right.
Now, I'm going to do some serious research on Google tonight, Denise. Well, I say serious, for about 30 seconds till I get bored. And if I find out you're telling me porky pies, I'm coming over to Canada, and I'm going to do something bad.
Oh.
But not murder or anything, just in case you do, by coincidence, get, yeah. Thanks very much. Who's next?
This is Kev from the Windsor, the WWE Uber correspondent, and here is my update. This past Friday, due to personal issues, Kurt Angle has been granted an early release from his contract.
Wow.
The only Olympic gold medalist in WWE history, Angle arrived in 1999 and quickly became one of the most decorated champions in sports entertainment history. The Wrestling Machine was a 6-time world champion, and after recently joining the ECW brand, concerns grew from within, and it was decided to release him early to spend time away from the ring and with his family.
Good work.
This is Matt from the Heathrow, the carp fishing and UFC correspondent. More results from the weekend's UFC 62. Undefeated Jamie the Worm Varner took on hard-hitting Hermes Franca. During the first 2 rounds, Varner seemed to be doing very well, using effective striking and a good use of the double-leg takedown. In the 3rd round, however, Franca let rip with a flying knee, causing Varner to run away, losing him a point. It didn't matter, however, as Franca used his superior jiu-jitsu to submit Varner by use of armbar, giving him the win, especially as it was his birthday.
Wow. Okay, thank you, Helen, for sorting out the music there, and sorry for interrupting so much. A very violent update there. 2 million lakes in Canada. 2 million. And you could fit Scotland into Lake Superior. There's a lake that's bigger than Scotland. I mean, it's a tempting thought. I don't know how you'd get Scotland over there. If there, maybe like 3 helicopters, one on each. I don't know. But Joshua, there can't be 2 million lakes in Canada, can there?
The only ones I know about, the five major ones, Lake Huron and Ontario and so on.
Okay, maybe not the right person to ask, actually.
No, definitely not.
Anyway, Joshua, you're on the radio now, so this is going to be good.
I understand, Tiff. You like being called sir, so I'm going to call you sir. I rang up about Steve Buscemi.
Oh, yes, the actor.
Yeah, who is in that film Fargo.
Fargo, yes.
It's very. I just want to praise his acting talents, because he's a very underrated actor.
He's brilliant. Well, no, he's not underrated, is he? I thought he was very rated.
Well, so far he hasn't had any Oscars or anything like that, but it's just that...
Oscars, schmoshkers. But surely, I thought Steve Buscemi was quite rated.
Well, he only appears in independent kind of films, and like the Quentin Tarantino film.
And he's always in Adam Sandler films. Have you noticed that?
Which one was that?
He's in all of them.
No, I'm not sure that.
He's in nearly every single Adam Sandler film.
Have you seen that film, Trees Lounge?
No.
Oh.
Have you seen the film Living in Oblivion?
Yes, brilliant.
It's brilliant, yes.
Yes.
It's where he's directing a film, but he's really stressing about directing the film, and then it turns out, is he dreaming about directing a film, or is he directing a film about a guy that's dreaming about... It blows your mind.
Yes, it's classic.
Yes. I don't think I've given away...
I like any films by the Coen brothers anyway.
The Big Lebowski, I'm going to... Court controversy here is a load of old cack.
No.
Yes, it's rubbish. Overrated nonsense.
No, come on.
It's awful. And so is the one... What's the one with...
in that film.
Sorry?
Jeff Bridges was brilliant in that.
No, he wasn't. He was rubbish. Jeff Bridges is brilliant in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. In The Big Lebowski, it's boring.
Dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's all he says. Do. What's the film with Clooney in it?
Oh, Brother.
Yeah, that's rubbish as well.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, the other thing I was going to talk to you about before I was going to go on to it.
Yes.
That bloke who was talking to you about his wife.
Yes.
I knew exactly where he was going as soon as I heard him mention his wife.
He wanted me to go around for some swinging action.
Yeah.
Would you be able to swing, or would you be too intimidated?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Well, we won't go into that.
What, you did it?
No, we won't go into that.
You went... Hang on, Joshua.
My wife might be listening.
Oh, your wife... You used to be a swinger?
No, that's before I got married to her.
Oh! Well, leave it there, Joshua, because I think you are going to get told off.
Ah, car insurance. Don't you just wish you could...
Caller, it's Bob in the Thamesmead.
That's very kind of you, Ian.
Yes, I mean it as well.
Well, that's very kind. I noticed an interesting thing, that Uber correspondent who said there was 2 million lakes in Canada.
Yeah.
Now, there might very well be 2 million lakes in Canada, but I was very intrigued when you asked her, there aren't 2 million lakes in the world, are there? And she said, I don't know. Well, if there's 2 million in Canada, it follows, and we know there's a couple in Scotland and a few in England,
yes.
and we know it follows there must be more.
I put Denise under pressure. I contravened the basic law. I interrupted a correspondence update, and that's bad on my part.
Well, she can't cut it. You got data. You got to stay with your data.
I've got to admit, I have been sent a lot of evidence that there are possibly 2 million lakes in Canada. So, Denise, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Now, you're the nut.
Sure.
You're the gentleman that's running the Erith Widen Upper River support
the
campaign.
Non-conformist Erithan District River Widening Association.
Now,
correct.
there is an application form to join this, which I have. I have been asked, after your appearance on the show last week, 3 people have asked me to forward that on to them, and I've done so. Have they got back in touch with you yet?
There was a chap, maybe you gave him the email, he emailed me and I emailed him the full thing with, in an attachment, the proper thing, because it's got graphics and all the rest.
Oh, okay, so you just sent me one that's not proper then?
Well, that's right, because your web thingy wouldn't take the graphics and all that.
How do you know that?
Well, because when I looked at it, it was a disaster.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't do anything about that.
No.
But if you pass that email address on, Ian, which is fully protected, so to speak, that's fine, and I will send people a proper application. It's quite exciting because I've got interest in America. I've got 2 full American members, more coming.
And yes, and just remind people what the basic idea of the group is.
It's to widen river. The tenets. Thank you for pointing out that error. By the way, we've sorted that now.
Yes.
The tenets and objectives are to widen rivers, but only with plastic bucket and spades. Therefore, remaining completely environmentally friendly.
Yes.
But the big one, Ian,
yes,
is to promote brotherly love amongst all human beings without any regard to their outward appearance.
Yes.
That's why page 2 of the application is so important. If you complete that, you cannot join. See, that's the whole big thing point, so to speak.
Ross wants to have a word with you. Ross, what do you want to say to Bob?
I think Bob started this conversation having a little go at the nice lady from...
Lovely, Denise.
Canada, talking about the lakes.
Sorry about it. It's just a mathematical...
I remember, Bob, a couple of months ago maybe, you phoned up and you were talking something about the way that doors should open on a microwave oven. And you called Ian Nick, and nobody pointed it out, and I've been wanting to point it out, and now it's
Ross, hang on, you've held this grudge for a couple of months.
I have. It's been burning up.
There was a reason for that.
Yes, the reason is, Bob, because you phoned Nick Ferrari every morning as well. And maybe you had a bit of a lie-in that day or something, and when you phoned in, you called him Nick.
No, it's because that other chap, I think his first name's Nick as well, was doing Ian Slot for a while.
He did it for 2 days, Nick Abbott, yeah.
That's the one, yeah.
And
it was just, it's one of those psychological things.
Ross, thank you very much for tripping Bob up. We like that.
Little so-and-so.
Hang on. Oh, stop the clock. Time out. Hang on. We've seen the dark side of Bob and his potentially evil organisation.
Well, he couldn't non-conform, you see. That's you can tell that.
Yes, okay.
I've had some great responses, Ian, as I say, America.
3,
and,
sounds like, yeah.
It's spreading out through Europe. And
but how many applicants have you got from Europe?
I've got none at the moment. Unless you count the UK, there's 2 or 3.
Yes.
But it's coming. It's going to take time. People don't answer their emails overnight.
Yeah, no, partly because you're a mental. Paul!
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm very well. We've not spoken for a while, Paul.
No, it's been very busy.
Yeah, busy line.
Busy line?
I've lost it. I've got all of my old clips back in the end. I decided that, It was best to have all the old clips back. We had a big thing, and I made Chris take them off. It took 3 weeks for Chris to take them off. But I said the other day, actually, Chris, can you put them back? And for most of his holiday, he's been putting the clips back. So we've got them back. But I can't find any of the Yasser clips, which is disappointing.
Oh, that is. Yeah. What about, have you got flange? Pardon?
No, I've not got any of the Anna clips, but I have got, I've got Bill Buckley's flange.
Flange?
Yes.
I'd love to know what was the context Anna used it in her show.
Do you know, I don't know, actually. I would be interested-ish to find out, but I won't research it.
And there was another one as well that I used to love. Oh, Barry doing buttocks. Anyone for buttocks?
That wasn't, that's Dottie, I think, doing that. Oh, no, was it?
Buttocks.
Oh,
Bottom.
Oh, no, hang on. I'm a little bit rusty around all of this. I need to have a...
Oh, keep me rusty, it's my childish sense of humour.
Don't give me no back talk, sucker.
That falls back. Anyway, Paul, yes, we've only got 40 seconds before the break now.
Oh, I was going to tell you about when I was working at a swingers party.
Oh, sweet home Alabama. You can start it, and then we'll come back to you after the ads then.
Oh, okay. Well, you know that job I used to do?
Which job?
The one I was writing a book about.
Oh, you used to drive prostitutes around?
Yes.
Yes.
For an agency.
Yes.
And we got this call.
Yes.
And we had to go to a swingers party, and I had to be there with her the whole time.
Inside?
Not inside. In
the party.
In the party.
Paul, we nearly crossed the line. Stay there. We'll get more after this.
At low speeds, the Lexus RX 400h.
Or as quickly as you can.
Well, yeah. I mean, basically, I had to be with this woman for 12 hours at a swingers party, while she indulged in various acts.
A prostitute at a swingers party?
Hmm.
I thought they were just like people who loved doing it, though.
Yeah, they are, but they had hired
a
woman to
and so you had to
make
stay
up
there
numbers. I don't know.
Yes, and you had to stay there and watch, did you?
I had to be right beside her throughout the whole
No, you did not have to be right beside her.
I did. I had to be right there beside her the whole time.
And how was that?
Bizarre. Very bizarre.
Sexy in any way whatsoever?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And it became, and the weird thing was it became, after about 2 hours, it became sort of normal.
Yes.
And it was completely unerotic. And
she was there for 12 hours?
Yes.
She'd be, stings a bit, wouldn't it?
Huh?
Yes. Paul, thank you very much for that. Mikey!
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hello, mate. I've got a minute.
It's MC Mikey, thank you.
Oh, MC Mikey, another MC to add to the list. Excellent. Good. I'm glad we're getting all hip and with
the
it.
context of Flange with Anna. She was saying what people phone in saying their favourite parts of the body.
Oh, dear God, what's happened? This is turning to the mucky hour. It's still half-term, boys and girls. Please,
I've got so much stuff to say, and you're phoning back halfway through Neighbours. What's going on?
Well, you know, that's we always save the best till last.
Okay, well, first of all, I've got to say big up to Verinder. He just texted me to say that.
No, you're not big.
And he says he's a very, very nice guy.
You got 30 seconds.
Okay, what else is there? How come Lost is still on Channel 4? How far behind are they?
Well, Lost finished in the... There's 4 or 5 more to go on Lost. I think they're on episode 19 at the moment.
And you know Final Destination, the film?
Yes.
True story.
Right.
Did you see Time Trumpet?
I've seen the one from a couple of weeks ago with the ape.
Oh, yeah, very
Yes, I don't say any more for fear of being in very, very serious trouble. Anyway, if you missed the show today, it sounded like this. It's Mrs. Scott in Kings Langley. Mrs. Scott.
Tomorrow belongs to me. Where are you?
Mrs. Scott. Hello, Mrs. Scott. Oh, that was painful at the end.
I'd just like to hand out a tribute to Bob Johnson. He carried out that Clive Bull show in the highest traditions of tediousness.
Chris, what's with this Mrs. Scott woman? She's not talking to me.
Neighbours today was like an episode of 24.
The following takes place between 1:35 and 1:55 p.m. on BBC One.
Mrs. Scott?
Mrs. Scott?
Mrs. Scott?
Mrs. Scott, you all right, love?
Mrs. Scott in Kings Langley.
What's your favourite Crow song?
Rockin' All Over the World.
No, you're wrong. It's Down, Down, Deeper and Down.
Rockin' all over the world, and I like it, I like it, I like it, and I like go. Here we go. Oh, rocking all over the world.
John, you couldn't call for Mrs. Scott, could you?
Hello?
Ah!
Yes.
Oh, that was good. That's the best one you've ever done, Helen. Thank you for that. That was lovely. Multi-tracking. OK, Triple M coming up. 0870 9090 973. You know how it works now. You call up. You don't speak to Chris, you come straight to air. For example, I've got 10 lines in front of me. Line 2 is ringing. I touch the screen, I say, line 2, you're on the air.
Pradeep.
Someone phones in and says Pradeep and holds it for a very long time. On occasion, other people phone in and say Pradeep and the Pradeep choir in place. There we go. And then he runs out of breath, and then I go to the next line. It's as simple and as fun as that. 0870 9090 973. That's coming up after the news. Let's start with line 8. Line 8, you're on the wireless. Thank you very much for that. Excellent stuff. Let us try line 5, you're on the wireless. No, I can't quite work out that. Well, that is, I'm afraid. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, hello, Graham.
How are you?
My 2000th friend on MySpace, and for this week I have to be nice to you.
Ian, very strange, Ian. I'm there.
What?
Down the pub, Ian, you know?
What?
And, you know, not listening on the BBC, very strange, Ian, you know?
I can't understand what you're saying.
So, I'm pissed, Ian.
All right, you steady on. Come on, mind your language.
What's been happening on the show today?
We've been talking about intercoms. Hey, guess how many lakes there are in Canada?
12, Ian.
More.
4.
More. They're more than 12.
Oh, 19, Ian.
More than that.
You're going for a while, Ian.
Yes. Goes on for quite a while.
What's the answer?
2 million. I'm glad that you asked me to stop, because we could have, that's the next 3 weeks of show.
2 million, Ian.
2 million lakes in Canada, and one of them is big enough to fit Scotland in.
That's better, mate.
Oh, right, yes. Now, go away. What is going on? Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's MC Teacher here. Did you know you can make a perpetual motion machine by taking your dog and a neighbour's cat, preferably a ginger one that's been doing naughty business on your roses, and tying them to your rotating clothes dryer?
Yeah, it's not perpetual, though, because eventually the animals will run out of energy. There's no such thing as perpetual motion. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Are 1,000,000 to 1. Jeff Wayne and the Moody Blues. They come. Yes, I've sorted him out as the last ever Music Thursday guest. Last ever, because we ain't got no one who can't get anyone to come in. Apart from kids. Jeff Wayne. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
You keep on talking. Why don't you give it a raise?
OK, I'm tempted just to play a record, to be honest with you. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's down in the taxi. I'd just like to say, Monja. Thanks.
You're more than welcome, sir. Thank you. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Right, Jimi Hendrix is not rubbish.
Yes, he is. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Oh, my jingle's not working.
Oh,
hello.
Is that Douglas Cameron? Yeah, oh, yes, your jingle's not working. Oh, dear.
Was that awful?
But the thing is, Douglas, you coped with it in a very professional way.
I'll have to try again. Hang on.
OK.
Voice of London.
Oh, it's working now.
Oh, there we go. Hello, Ian, how are you?
Wasn't worth the effort, it's got to be said, Douglas.
Hello, just a show, very good show today. I spoke to Christine earlier, but she didn't put me on air, so to her.
Yes.
I've got a stack of 78s which I'm going to bring over.
Lovely.
If someone rings up and they're rude,
yes,
I thought you could play some.
Excellent.
Bit of advice, hang on. Well, the jingle's still working.
Lovely.
You know that I'm still out of work?
Yes, Douglas.
Well, I noticed that Gaydar Radio was looking for some hot jocks.
Apparently so. I've heard this as well. Yes, I saw that advert.
If I send them an audition tape,
Yes.
do you think I should, give it a go?
I think it'd be well worth having a crack. Let's go to line 6. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi, my name is Quincy. I'm a little frisky. I like to cut up bodies, then have sex. On my yacht you'll find me with a lady laid beside me.
Oh, no! He ran out of battery or something. That was brilliant. Call in and do that again. We'll have that as a jingle. On my yacht you'll find me with a lady laid beside me. Genius! It's better than the Beatles. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, love.
Hello.
How are you?
Yes.
Oh, listen, I just wanted to know, I wanted to ask you something. I was listening to your podcast from last couple of weeks ago. Do you remember Busby, or is it just my imagination? Was that a big yellow bird that used to represent BT?
Yeah, Busby, and it's voiced by Bernard Cribbins.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up for me. Nice speaking to you, love. Good show.
Bye-bye. It's always tempting, isn't it, when you say, oh, no, okay, fine. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
On Monk, they changed the theme tune, didn't they?
I don't know, did they?
Yeah, they changed the theme tune. I got the first one here.
Oh, right.
This is the early one.
It's all right, Monk. It's very lightweight, and it's not a comedy series. Why did he win Emmy for the best lead in a comedy series? Thank you very much. Then we get the point. Let's try line 3. You're on the wireless.
Yes, hello. Is that Ian?
Yes.
Yes, it's Douglas here. I just really like to say I think it's a splendid show.
Thank you. You're absolutely right. It is splendid. 9, you're on the wireless.
Oh.
Okay, bye-bye. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
There's only one word I've got to say to you. Acronym.
Yes, acronym. Yes, of course, that's when letters make, initials make a word. Acronym. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hendrix is still rubbish, and Habiba, do you fear Amore?
Yeah, Amore? Wow. Let's try this one. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. Do you like football?
No, football's boring.
That's great.
Yes. I can't hear what you're saying, I'm afraid. But thank you for trying. Line 3, you're on the wireless. I like it, but what is it? Oh, it's a shame. It's too noisy. I like that beginning bit, though. Couldn't work out for the life of me what it was. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Yes, Ian, I rang a moment ago and you hung up on me. I thought it was a little unnecessary.
Is this Douglas Cameron?
No, this is Douglas.
Oh, okay.
I just want to say, very splendid show.
Yes.
I really enjoy it. Secondly, my brother rang your show earlier. He mentioned Jimi Hendrix, and you hung up on him, and he's rather upset.
Hang on, Douglas Cameron?
Hello, I'm Douglas Cameron.
Yes, tell him to go away.
Oh, he's gone, Douglas. Sorry, sir, he's gone. I didn't mean to cause you offence. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
England are gonna win the World Cup. Come on, England. Oh, come on, England. Oh, come on, England. Oh, come on, England. Come 2010, we're gonna win the World Cup.
That's very funny. That's very, very funny. Oh, let's try this while we can. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Jimi Hendrix is not rubbish.
Jimi Hendrix is awful. We did this yesterday. Line 7, you got 20 seconds.
Teach yourself Welsh, lesson 21. Gwen and Aled are on their last week of their honeymoon in North Wales. Aled has taken his car to a garage to be repaired and has arranged to meet Gwen, who has been shopping by the church. Much to Gwen's surprise, Aled drives up in another car. Well, Aled, ble wyt ti wedi bod?
There you go, you put it perfectly, thank you.
Hi, I'm Gary King, and it's a new look big quiz with £1,000 to win. The chance to go for a...
You call straight to air. Don't forget, Nightly News, 6:30. Big quiz, as you've just heard, with Gary King at 7. Clive Bull is on 8 till midnight. Line 10, you're on the wireless. Edwards, Jimi Hendrix, I think. I don't know if it was him, because that bit sounded vaguely familiar. Roxy Music, you say? Chris, who do you think it was?
The Beatles.
Such a boy, isn't he? Such a little kid. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Hello.
Hello, can you play that Verinda song for me, please?
The Verinda song?
Oh, not Verinda, sorry, what's his name, from Croydon, the freaky guy.
Graham, okay, hang on, where's it gone? Okay.
Ian's on the radio, Graham is in the Croydon, Agent Chris is not here, he is in my basement.
Is that alright?
Oh, that's the one.
Thank you, there we go. Chris, I've got to check, you weren't in Graham's basement, were you?
I cannot say.
Oh, God. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
I cannot say. Oh. Yeah.
Yes, you're on the air.
Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, that was absolutely awful. 4, you're on the wireless.
Flange.
Oh, I was too late. I was checking if it was the Frankie Howard version. Have you heard the Frankie Howard version of that? It's that. And you see him over the top going, will you shut up? Oh, dear, I'm trying to get some sleep. But in a Frankie Howard voice. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Deo, Ian Lee on 97.3.
There we go. Hey, someone's still got to the carnival flowing through his veins. 10, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, is that Lee?
Yeah, it certainly is.
Hello, I've got a confession to make.
Yeah?
A confession that I've been trying to get hold of you for a long time.
Okay.
A confession that I've been used to tell you for months.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too, man. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hey, Ian Lee, how you doing?
I'm very well.
Good man, what's going on?
Yeah, fine. Is that Eduardo?
No.
Oh, who's this then?
Rocky.
Oh, Rocky. Hello, Rocky.
How you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Good man.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Just say hello.
Nice one. Any idea what was going on there? Line 10, you're on the wireless. There's bit pirate radio interference there. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Yes, okay. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Oh, what is going on? Blimey, look, oh, crap, isn't it? 6, you're on the wireless.
Same fly, boss walk, jam nitty gritty. Ian Lee broadcasting in the big bad city. He is damn hot.
I used to hate that song. The song, you know, some songs make you feel uncomfortable. And das war einer auf dem. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Thank you for...
When you've got friends, then all the friends are yours. Friends are lovely people.
Friends are the people you care for. Friends are the ones you love. Yes, line 2.
Hello, it's Mary.
Hello, Mary.
I love Monk. He is the greatest.
But it's not a comedy series, though, is it?
It's light-hearted, though.
But it's not...
He seems to suffer from all the obsessive behaviours.
But that's not funny, though, is it?
Well, no, it's how he does it. I mean, he has to be a great actor, a good actor to do it.
But my beef with it is that he won the Emmy for the best lead in a comedy series.
No, it wasn't comedy.
But there we go, that's it, that's what I'm saying, you've agreed with me.
Well, it's not really... It's light-hearted by looking at Monk and the way he acts.
Yeah,
he's sort of he's very...
I'm going to ask you a question, Mary.
What?
Is Monk a comedy series, yes or no?
I would call it light-hearted.
No. Is Monk, the detective show, a comedy series?
It's a bit like Heartbeat,
No,
isn't it?
I'm going to... What?
You know, that was a lie.
That's not... Heartbeat's not a comedy.
I know. Well, Monk is not comedy, no.
There we go, then he shouldn't have won the Emmy for best comedy, should he?
Oh, did he? I didn't understand.
Oh, Line 4, you're on the wireless.
When you've got friends and neighbours
Oh, the world is a happier place.
Yes, as long as they're not, yes. We got there in the end. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Archie.
Do you know all this nonsense calls in the end are going to reflect back on your reputation, mate?
I know, because...
It ain't doing your reputation, no.
Now,
good.
Archie-
It's fair to sit and listen to it.
Archie, you know, I know you don't like Triple M. Can I let you into a secret?
Yes.
The last 30 minutes of the show, this bit of the show, gets almost twice as many listeners as the first half hour of the show.
Do they?
Yeah. It's
yeah, but it's all kids and nonsense.
That doesn't matter as long as the number.
Not a good call list, good listeners, is it? You know, steady listeners.
But this part of the show gets many more listeners than any other part of the show.
I bet in the end.
Yeah.
This will all reflect back on you, and I bet you'll be sorry in the end you've done this.
No, I won't. Listen to me, Archie. This part of the show gets more listeners than any other part of the show by quite a considerable way. And being a commercial...
You're worth so much more than that. You know what I mean?
Are you not... What part of me can't you hear? This part of the show gets more listeners than any other part of the show. And it's a commercial radio station. So, the game is to get as many listeners as you can.
I don't know. Does anybody else... well, it's not a complaint, it's just saying that they don't like it. Does anybody else tell you?
I don't know. If anybody else cares, then I don't care, I'll be honest with you. But, it gets the most listeners. By quite a long way, isn't it, Chris? I've not got that wrong. It's not quite as many as double as in the first half hour, but it's as near as... I think the first half hour gets like 25,000 something, and this gets like 42, 41, 42, something like that. And it was up. The whole rest of the show was either down or the same as last time, and this half hour was up, despite the station suffering a little bit of a knock. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian.
Yeah.
I've got another question for you.
Okie dokie.
What do you think about someone that's had their life threatened like more than half a dozen times, walking the streets with a gun?
Okay, you're the fellow that was asking me about 21-year-old going out with a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you should carry guns.
Even if your life's under threat?
Yeah.
So what should I do?
Your life's under threat, is it?
Well, it's been under threat for
Is it because you're seeing a 16-year-old?
No, this is a total different
This is a totally different moral dilemma that also applies to you.
This is an enemy, yeah.
So you have an enemy?
Yeah.
Wow. Why do you have an enemy?
Because it's something that happened way back in the days.
Way back in the days? Well, any chance you could apologise?
It's gotten past that stage, because he's threatened me more than half a dozen times now.
May I suggest you go to the police? Yeah, they're probably a little bit better equipped to deal with it than me. I don't want to get involved. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, Ian. Is it me? It's Lindsay speaking. Two things, Ian.
Yes, Lindsay.
Have you got a Scottish connection?
Ever so slightly.
Is that why you spell your name with 2 I's?
Yes, your phone is rubbish, but I'm going to stick with you because I like you.
Oh, thanks, darling. Could you also, I haven't heard you do this for ages, so can you do it for me? Can you sing me some Angler?
Some Mangler. Okay, I'll do it, but I won't do it on the phone. John, Johnny, John, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
All right, Ian, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. You right?
I just wondered how the rusty bullet hole was at the moment.
Okie dokie. Yes, no, speaking about the famous Wild West. Oh, I can't even be bothered to get out of that. We're all right. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do.
Yeah, all right, it's the Batman. I wish the Batman would stop phoning in and doing exactly the same quote from the Batman film. 6, you're on the wireless.
Do you know, after hearing that guy who apparently he's got an enema, this is absolute proof that care in the community simply doesn't work.
It's political correctness gone mad, isn't it? Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. I've got 2 quick questions for you.
Okay.
First one is, was there any fallout from you revealing how much Nick Ferris earns?
No. Luckily, I come in at a different time of the day to Nick Ferris.
So he hasn't contacted you to let you know he's unhappy about that?
No.
And secondly, is that...
By the way, it was a guess.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I did. I've not been through Nick Ferris's invoices, and you know.
Okay, is that bit of the show available on podcast?
Yeah, somewhere. I would imagine so. Yeah.
Free podcast?
No.
Okay, thank you.
What, are you trying to get me in trouble with Ferris?
No. Nasty Nick's fine where he is.
Are you stirring?
No, I'm not stirring. I thought you was.
No, me, I never stir. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Is that Arkela, or is that Brown Owl as a transvestite?
Yes, it's, thank you. And line 10, you're on the wireless. There we go. We'll leave it on that. Nightly news coming up next. Big quiz with Gary King is at 7. Clive Bull is on 8 till 12. I shall be back tomorrow at 3. I was going to say then that would have filled the time nicely, and I've completely forgotten what it was.
This show is completely... If Iain Lee in any way approaches being funny, he doesn't mean it.